All right. Good day. What is up, my children? Welcome to some more Sky Factory 4. Getting back to our roots for a nice little holiday and doing some chilling for some Jackbox yesterday. I'm excited to get back into it. All right. Woo, lots of people showing up today. We got Rob. Bucci's here. Sing it. Good day. Sing in. Not sing it. Said it wrong. Rexy's here. Teresa. Pleasure as always. Ricky. Bragg. Turtle. What up? Wow. Big crew. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with me today. Today we're going to do some more Astral Sorcery, I believe. We're going to put some smack into that. Hello, William. Did a little tiny bit of work up in the Astral Sorcery. Not a whole lot. Didn't advance this at all. I started cleaning out some of this because this was getting close to overflowing. I'm still trying to straighten out some of the stuff that I've thrown in there myself when I have folders for it. So, what's up, Brave? Good day. Yeah. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. Excuse me, and then we may look at tackling one more room in my house today and see what that does. Also, I would like to build in potentially the hunting dimension a killing field. I'd like to have a place kind of like this, but with no lights, that allows everything to, spawn. Because I want to take my beheading sword and try to start getting heads of some of the mobs that I don't have yet. Because at this point, I've got all the player heads, but I don't have all the special mobs. So here's what we've got here. So I built a little wall to start throwing up stuff that we're making, but not necessarily maybe using yet. Thought down the road we may make this just a wall of everything astral, because why not? I put our tree here because it looks pretty. And I moved the stuff that was over in this corner here over to here. And I've got this set up just a little bit better. Oh, I need another crystal. Right. I used... Oh, what do we got there? Rexy! Man, a day doesn't go by, you want me bevved up. Well, I'm drinking chalky milk, but give me a second and we'll grab something else a little more flavorful. Your choice, Rexy. Am I hitting moonshine or am I hitting fireball tonight? I appreciate that donation. Thank you very much. Let the drinks begin. All right, so, trying to kill me. So I spent a little bit of time here, and I did stock us up some lens. I made some star metal ingots. I made some resonating gems. Those three things seem to be the thing we kept having to make, so I wanted to get a little bit ahead of it there. So hopefully that should at least give us a bit of a head start. We don't have to spend quite as much time jamming away at those things. Let's see. Turtle says, if you remember, haven't voted on the new server pack. Yes, that's correct. If you have not yet voted for which mod pack you would like to see played on the members server, if you don't mind taking a chance or a moment when you have a shot and swinging by the members threads in Discord. Only members have access to that. Inside of the... Actually, you know what? Give me a second here. Inside of the server thread specifically, there is a poll that I put up a day or so ago. I'm going to go ahead and pin that because I don't think anybody has yet. That's my fault. I should have pinned it. There we go. I've pinned it now, so you should be able to, if you click on the pinned things for that one, it should be cool. You know what I mean? It'll, you'll be able to click pinned. It should take you right to it, so you don't have to totally scroll up too far to find that. All right. Oh, my goodness. That just happened. Oh, well, I see there's a bit of a delay, but I saw what just popped up. Hot damn. That's pretty phenomenal. All right, let's see here. Now ain't that rich. Donate on the wrong account. My dad's going to see. Oh, snap. Accidental click? Okay, got it. Can't wait till late January. Okay, cool. Ricky joined. We'll get the pop-up for that here in a moment for Ricky. It's always a delay. There it is. I love that. All right. Well then. My goodness. So I don't do that again. All right. So that is two shots. Starting with Rexy. Moonshine or fireball tonight. And Ricky, you get a choice as well. Ricky, thank you so much for joining up to membership program. I very much appreciate that. If you're a member of our Discord channel, we'll go ahead and get you bumped up to the members rank there as well. If you're not a member of our Discord channel, and this of course goes for everyone, please join it by going to my website, onlydraven.com. There's a button at the top that you can click on that will take you right in there. If your name there is different than what it is here on YouTube, just shoot myself or the mods a message, and as soon as the stream is over, I will hop on and bump you up. So very awesome. I appreciate you joining that. That puts us at 65. We are 10 away from a whole second members server. It's within our grasp, my children. So let's see here. I see someone said fireball, so fireball it is. Yes, as soon as we get you bumped up, Ricky, we would love to get your... Right now it's a volcano block, but we are going to be switching it here probably sometime this upcoming week. I would think most likely Thursday, since that'll be the next day I have off after Monday. So it'll probably be then if I can get it all up and running. So that would be cool. This one here is for you, Rick. This one, first one is for Rexy, and then I will hit Ricky's up here in a moment. Thank you again so much for your donation. Overwhelmingly appreciated. Fireball. Ooh, it sounds like a magic spell. Woohoo! Starting early today. Get the second one going. Two right off the bat, huh? I'm probably gonna have to pick up a new bottle of moonshine. I think I'll try a different flavor and some more Fireball tomorrow. Well, wait. Tomorrow's Sunday. I live in Tennessee. None of the liquor stores will be open on Sunday. I'll have to wait till Monday for that. All right. Drop us down. That's possible. Yeah, I know Zach had mentioned that he was going to have to leave, and that happens, but that would be awesome. I just want to donate him. My dad's a boomer. That's true. Like I said, that's why I wanted to give it a good week so that people had a chance to jump in there. If worse comes down to it at the very end, if it's still a tie, I will step in and tie break it. Kind of like a worst case scenario, you know, but usually I figure we'll get enough more in there. Again, there are 65 members, and at least 10 of those don't play Minecraft. At least 10 of those are people I know from other things, my life and such, so we probably won't see those on there. But I would expect at least 50 people, other than a couple who maybe just don't jump on much, should have a say in it. So hopefully we'll get a decent chunk of votes before the end of it. And I'll mention it a couple more times before we get there. All right, well, my goodness. Shot number 2. This one is for you, newest member, Ricky. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very much. Shots for you, sir. Good day, good day. I don't know why I went for the... Whoa. My goodness. Hello, Rob. Welcome back. And Camille's here. Excellent. Again, I'll start mentioning it today and tomorrow over the next couple streams, but if you are a member, please take a moment to go to the members thread in the Discord and vote on which mod pack you'd like the members Minecraft server to have next. It is a pinned message. If you just click pinned at the top, it'll cycle through the pinned message so you can find it there. Or you can just scroll up a little bit. It's not too far up there, but... Woo! So today, already a donation and a new member. That's a kick-ass way to start the day. Really? That's awesome. Like in the first 5 minutes, you guys had me do 2 shots. I'm good with both mod packs. I'm excited to do both, and I have a feeling we'll do both eventually. So whichever one we do first, I'm fine with. All right, so we are going to continue some more of our Astral here just a little bit. We're going to work on that. We're going to work on a room tonight. And then, what else? What else we have? Tomorrow, we have 2 streams. So I'll be streaming again at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the test drive. Officially, the 2 mod packs I'm test driving tomorrow are Antimatter Chemistry and Mushroom Stew. So each one of those will get an hour and a half. We'll jump in, take a look, and it'll be cool. So Camille, if you go to the Discord, you go to the members threads. One's called Minecraft server is the name of it. Scroll up just a little bit, you'll see there's a poll there. And you basically just click on the letter underneath the poll of the one, like A is one mod pack, B is another. Click on that and it'll add your vote to that list. Yeah, right now it's Volcano Block, but it's going to be changing here within the next week. Because we've had Volcano Block for at least 4 or 5 months on there, if not longer. It's a great way to relax after almost 11-hour shift at a retail store. Dude, I understand. I just finished an 11-hour shift in a retail call center, so I understand. When does the pool finish? I'm going to let it run till at least Wednesday. So you guys got a few more days. I know a lot of people are busy over the holidays. I want to give people a lot of time to get their voices heard. So yeah, you don't have to worry about too much. We got several days to run on that. Do I have a member Minecraft server? Yeah, we do have one. Originally it was Sky Factory 4, then it was Volcano Block. Every few months we switch. And then once we hit 75 members, I will be getting a second Minecraft members server. And that one's going to be a long-term server. So it'll probably be Sky Factory 4 or Vanilla with custom chosen mods that we want. And that one's going to stay for quite a while. While the other one switches out every 5 to 6 months, giving you 2 to choose from and some different experiences. What if they tie? If they tie, I'll break the tie. That's just I don't vote normally, but if it is a tie, worst case scenario, I'll vote. I don't mind doing that. Kind of like think about the American government. Worst comes down to it, the vice president bumbles down to the Senate and makes his vote to break a tie. From today, how many Karens yelled at you? Today was a very good day. I only had about 4. And one of them, by the end of the call, was totally happy with me because I fixed all her problems. The problem was we were so busy today, people were holding an hour and a half to get to somebody. The day after a holiday is always busy because everybody thinks we're closed on the holiday. And we're not. So everybody calls the day after. So it's crazy busy. But yeah, we got some time. We got some time to let it rumble through for the vote. But today wasn't too bad. I had only one person that I would consider, oh God, what's the technical term? Filth. That was just cussing me out and threatening my family and going to find me and kill me and all that kind of stuff. I get at least 1 or 2 of those a week. So I'm kind of used to that at this point. All right, so we'd made this chair thing. We were looking at those. I haven't made crystal clusters. I feel like that's where we should go next. Fully grown crystal clusters. Okay, so I've jumped to stuff. We want to go to crystal clusters. How does this work? You experiment with and raw star metal. As you not find any direct uses for the ancients. Okay, it's not helpful. Yeah. Cluster. To grow with starlight shining on it may create something much more useful, and these clusters seem to interact symbiotically with star metal ore. Star metal ore. Okay, let's try this. Placing the stardust in liquid starlight and subsequently tossing in a crystal seems to result in more even application of the dust. Okay, so now we need a puddle of... We already got a puddle in... We got a puddle in there. It says throw in one of these dusties. Let me do that. Let me do that. See what happens when we throw it. Let me try that again. Make sure I'm reading the notes right. Placing stardust into liquid starlight. Yes, so there's stardust, right? Yes. Stardust. Go in there. Well, no, it just came right back. Get in there and stay in there. Hang on a second. I jumped into my inventory. You stay in here. Well, and then what did it say after that? It said, and then tossing in a crystal. Okay. See what that does. This may be how we get our blue crystals that I've been trying to figure out for a little bit. Q. I don't know if it'll work in a cauldron. I may have to make a puddle over here. Let's make a puddle while we're waiting. I will need some bricks. Brick. Lips are numb. Delicious. Poop. That? You guys do anything? No. So maybe it has to be a puddle. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. You grab a bucket. Buck 69. Oh, fork. Try this again. So I want to put one of those, one of these. Q. Give them a minute. There's some blue sparkles coming out of there. I'm hoping that means something's happening. I'll give them a minute and look here. How do you make the different types of creeping moss for the hunting dimension? Creeping moss. The moss stone specifically? Oh, I know what you're talking about. The mossy stone that I use. Okay. So mossy stone, you just have to make the regular one and then use a chisel. A chisel will let you change to a majority of the different colors here, or different cuts. And that's for most of the things. If they all have the same name, but it says like layers, jelly bean, French, that means if it says chisel under it, you just want to use a chisel. I'll show you how to do that. Let me grab a chisel. You make yourself a chisel. Diamond will last longer. Right click like in the air with it, and it'll pull up this menu. Set the item you want to chisel here, and it will give you all the different cuts you can turn that into. Then you just take that out by clicking on it, boop, and you'll get 62 of that cut. You can put it back in and choose from the original one as well to go back if you want to. You can re-chisel anything you've chiseled. But that will let you have different stuff. Chiseling is awesome. It gives you so many additional blocks to use. Was doing that. Are you allowed to report to the police? Not unless we feel it's a legitimate threat, and which we've had to do. But most of the time, it's just somebody blowing steam. I'm going to kill you. I'm like, well, if you want to drive all the way here from California, man, you're welcome to take your shot. But that's usually not the case. Completed page 1 for Sky Factory. Excellent, Rob. Well done. Do that to... Yes, true. We'd be reporting all day. I can't stay too long. It's my COVID isolation. Ooh, goodness. Need to switch back to working schedule. Understand that, Camille. Hopefully you're feeling well. Crystallized obsidian armor. It's a very tanky set. I'll check that out. Well, these people who do that might need to be in... Oh, I have no doubt. There's a lot of trash out there. We have to sweep it up. No, well, they get it way more often than they should. Let me say that. Oh, look. It turned into a thing. Oh, goodness, it's a crystal cluster. Oh, sweet. Okay. I remember Neon telling me about that. Okay, I remember now. Hold on a second. Do I have any slabs? No, I need some slabs. I remember how he showed me to do that now. This makes sense. Every little while, I remember the stuff Neon already showed me. Why do I not see good slabs? These slabs suck. I want a good slab. Give me stone. I want to spell it correctly. 2 shots really back to back. Slap me around a little bit. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll use a crappy wooden slab then. Slab. All right, so here's how this works. What I want to do, that one's fine down there for now. I'm not worried about that. I'll go this, this, this. Then we want to put a bucket in it, because a slab will keep fluids from flowing. Blort. And then we want to throw the dusties and a crystal in there, and then they'll grow. And that is cool. Boop, boop. Float up here. Get a couple of these going. Q. And Q. That should start to burgle, and when it's done, we'll throw another one in there. Let's see. I think Rustic Waters is good for people joining. Showbox better for people building huge bases, tunnel and stuff. That's true. I mean, I can see the pros and cons of both. Let's see. Yo, I'm not going to break it. They grow. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. This would be great to make more tutorials for. This, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. And I think I actually did tutorials for some of this. That's the worst part, is it was 6 months ago and I never touched it again, so I've forgotten most of it. Because Neon taught me the basics to be able to build a few, and then I stopped. So, oh, yep, there it is. Check it out. Another crystal cluster. Nice. Let's break that. I'm just going to leave 2 for now until I see how useful they are. They're not too hard to make, it turns out. What else we got? Astral still sucks. It's got its... It doesn't give you much of use is the only downside, but yeah. What are all of the members' votes on the poll? I'm not sure the actual numbers. I've not checked it today. Who needs tutorial for Sky Factory 4? Astral Sorcery is little news. Well, the problem is that, well, it's Sky Factory 4. Astral's in a lot of other mod packs as well. And a lot of people come to use my tutorials for other mod packs. I'm like, hey, I'm playing this, and this helped me out a lot. So while I do them out of Sky Factory 4, they end up helping people in a lot of different games. Hello, Pulsation239. Good day. Can be fun sometimes, and I hear the buffs are good. I think it would be cooler on a regular world, more vanilla style, where you can run around and find the actual shrines. I think that'd be a little bit more fun. Let's see. Ryan is winning with 11. We got some time. We'll see how it goes. Going back and forth every second. Oh, someone's being a goof. That's all right. It's fine. So we got some time. We'll see. All right, so I'm growing a thing. That's growing. So I did that. And I'm assuming when it grows, clusters, you'll have much larger crystal. It's more robust. Deeply blue tinted from the stardust. Study shows that while they resemble rock crystals, they exceed them. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we needed that to make our next altar is what we needed, one of those blue crystals, and I didn't have one yet. Let's see. So no more crystals, no more constellations. So that's the last one. So is that the last altar I can make? Oh no, this is the one we need to make. Yes, I need one of those crystals to make the new altar. So that's what we're waiting on there. Oh, giggity. All right, so we've got that, and it's daytime, so I'm going to drop off some loot. Leave these here, and we're going to go, and we're going to do a little bit of other stuff today, too. So let me do that. Here. All right, so today I want to build a killing field. So a place where mobs will spawn that I might get new heads from. Now, I'm not sure how effective that's going to be, because I'm not sure if I'll just get regular mobs that I don't need heads for, but it will help. Do I have a Twitch channel? I do, but I never use it. I've not streamed in Twitch in at least a year and a half. I stream purely on YouTube. Can someone throw me a vote link? It's in the Discord. Unfortunately, there's not a link to the vote specifically. You have to go to that thread, and it's in that thread specifically. I'm going to play while I watch, so I won't type as much. That's all right. No worries. Don't have Discord on my phone. The link, yeah, because you'd still have to be able to go into the Discord to be able to use it. It's okay. The member rank, yeah, because you have to log in on Discord under your member in order to have access to it. No worries. Like I said, it's going to be up for several days. 5 a.m. here. Oh goodness, got some turn off notifications. Also have slime boots, and they are so helpful. Slime boots are nice. Right, it's got so I can speak to my friends in Roblox. Yeah, I use it an adequate amount just to keep up with the server when I'm not at home. Okay, killing fields. We're going to need some stuff. Most of it is going to be already in my building gadget. I'm going to start by building this in the hunting dimension to see if we can get to spawn. I know what I forgot. Darn it. Hang on. I need another portal gun. That's the other thing I need, because I need a portal that takes me to this place. So I will need a portal gun. Did I emp that? Can you emp that? You cannot. Okay. Let's get a portal gun. I will need your portal gun. Yes. Okay. For 2, need the middle thing, which is a miniature black hole. Did I emp that? Let's look in the right thing here. Hole. Nope. All right, so we couldn't do that. Black hole, that, done. And we will go back to portal gun. There we go, that'll do. Boop. Give it. Aw, giggity. Lock and load. Let's see. If right click on moss stone, you should see the creeping moss. It doesn't normally show up in the research. Oh, okay. How's it going, big man? Playing Sky Factory again, and 4 is a lot different. It is a lot different from 3. I will agree with that. Where am I going? Okay, so hush, Big Squeaky. Let's go downstairs, and we'll go out the side door, because I want to build this slightly away from the house and slightly away from the archive, so I have my own spot here. Let's see. I feel like I'm relatively far enough away now. Okay. That way if I build... Oh, I didn't bring a floaty. Let me grab a floaty. See? Boop. Start with that. Then I will need brick. Lots of brick. This will be easy to make. It's literally just a big flat area. Hush. Connect to brick. Thank you. Brick. Work. Brick. Dang it. Sometimes I click faster than the game can follow what I'm doing. I'll have to go back and fix those. How many of those did I miss? Good Lord. Really, not that many. I'm just extra clicking at it. Click, please. Well, they're already coming. Sir, give me a moment. Not ready for you yet. Isn't as big as I want it. Need it bigger. Whoa, there they are. I'm just hoping we get some things other than just goofy mobs. I'm hoping we get some different stuff on here, and we will see. Brick. Spiders, creepers, zombies. I'm afraid we're not going to get anything cool here. I'm not sure. I hate to do it, but I may have to literally grow seeds to try to get heads of things. Which I'm hoping not, but most of this stuff I've already got heads for. I need non-regular stuff. And Twilight Forest stuff doesn't give a head from what I can tell. Wait a minute, I need my sword. Alright, so I've got this sword up to level 7 beheading at this point. So let's just test to see how it works. It's still not very damaging, but it does behead. Come here. Really not damaging sword. I think I have a zombie villager head already. It's Bacon Donut! Whoop. No, don't jump off. I want to kill you and get your head. Oh, there's a head on the floor. It's a zombie head. And that guy's wearing a zombie head. Bacon Donut, why are you wearing a zombie head? Ow! Who bit me in the butt? Bacon Donut, don't fall off. I want the head back. No. Yeah, I was afraid of that. We're only getting regular mobs here. Droids don't give heads. I'm probably going to have to grow seeds. Yeah, I'm going to have to grow seeds, sadly. I was hoping not. Don't hit me, jerk. Death to you. Later. It's raining mobs. It's raining mobs. Oh, big boom. Whoa! I'm hurting, I just realized. I need some food. Chops. Oh, that's raw chops. I would rather have cooked chops. You put that in there? You can't. Let's see. Who else found Draven through the sky? I'd say it's probably 90% of folks found me through the tutorials, I want to say. At this point. Alright, well. What'd I just do? A spider hanging on for dear life. And this one robot who didn't want to die. How sad. Goodbye. If I'm going the right direction, I am. Let's see. Just joined the Discord. Excellent. Found him through a dream. Gosh, big squeak. Alright, so I'm going to need to have to grow mobs to take their heads. It's not ideal, but it happens. Thank you, Paul. Always appreciated. Alright, so let me throw all this stuff in here. Oh, let me eat real quick. Okay. So we will need some seeds. What don't I have a head of? And not everything gives a head, so I'm not sure if any of the animals will. I don't have a pig head. I think that's a good place to start. Let's see if we can get a pig head. I've always been called pig-headed, and I think it's probably very effective. Throw that up there. We'll keep that extra on us for now. I will need the meal of bones. Delicious. Go ahead and see if we can get a pig. Sheepies. Hey, Bacon. You know, I wonder if he has to be an adult first. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm willing to bet he's going to have to be an adult. I think it's carrots for pigs, right? I think it's carrots. Ooh, nice spelled carrot. Ooh, man, I'm not going to lie. Those two little quick shots back to back. Bone. Come here. Eat this, Bacon. A few episodes behind. Did you catch a 420 and a negative 420? No, I haven't got the blitzes yet. Working on it. I've not got the blitz yet. Gonna feed some pigs here. See if we can grow them up. Wow, that was all my carrots already? Good Lord. Oh, well, he grew up. Sir, I need you to be Bacon. Tell your friend to grow up too. What's how much you got? 3 minutes left? Carrots. All right, there we go. We're down to 10. Come here, sir. I need your bacony bits. Piggy, bacon. There we go. Get away from him. Excellent. Come here. Did not get a pig head out of that. You, sir. What happened? Let me take a look here. The Random Jacks. Well, welcome, Random Jacks. Thank you so very much for joining our membership program. It is greatly appreciated, and I really, really do appreciate your support of the channel. It is awesome to see so many new faces popping in and hanging out with us, so thank you so much. Totally in love with that. I appreciate it. In your honor, I will be doing my third shot of the night. Oh, goodness. Goldschlager. What are we in? I am 30 minutes in. 31 minutes in, and I'm doing my third shot of the night. 2 new members and a $10 donation. Woo! So that actually puts us at 244 in donations, too. And 66 members. We are 9 members away from a second members Minecraft server. I'm going to chalky milk real quick. Now, Mr. Random Jacks, in case you weren't here earlier when I said it, if you haven't already, it would be awesome if you would join our Discord channel. You can find a link for that at the top of my website, onlydraven.com. Goes for everybody else who's not a member. You want to be in the Discord? We'd love to have you. Same place. But if you join up there, Mr. Random Jacks, or Mrs. Random Jacks, I don't know. I'll just call you Random. Random, if you do sign up for that and your name is different on Discord than it is here, please shoot myself or the mods a message, and if no one's got it by the end of the stream, I will jump on and bump you up to member there as well, so you can vote on a new member server, have access to all the member stuff, including the server. So thank you very much. Buffy. Buffy's head just popped up over the desk, and then she reached out with one hand for a second. It was so cute. I'm going to take another shot. Thank you very much, Random Jacks, for joining Draven's Dragons. Definitely appreciate you. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. My goodness. That is potent today. We will get you drunk. But it's good to see the new member already has life goals. Hey, Buffy. Buffy's here. I love Buffy. And she's the only kitty that likes kisses, so she gets them. All right, I did not get a pig head out of that, so we've got to grow more pigs. I'm going to try. I figure I'll try at least 5 pigs and test whether or not we get a pig head. If we do, then cool. We will add that to our head collection. But if we don't, then I won't waste more time with that on stream. I will just test that on my own and see if I can track down some more heads for us. Puppy named Teddy. Your grandma's? Very nice. We have 3 kitties who, much to my wife's disagreement, love me the most. I don't know why she would disagree with that. Totally makes sense. Oh my god. No, not for you, Piggy. I'm giving it to the other Piggy. These guys are such pigs. Hilarious. Oh no, I broke a seed. Wrong button. Okay. We'll grow another one while those grow up. Let's see here. Let me jump back in. I missed some chat stuff. Needing help with Sky Factory 4, I noticed the tourists I found were mostly by Draven. Like, Draven was top of the tutorials list. In case I need more help. And searching for tutorials here first. Then I got notified he was streaming. So I'd check it out. Yeah, I get that a lot of people pop in and they'll be like, oh, I didn't know you streamed too. I'm like, I stream every day. And I'm glad that you found me. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Where were we? Trying to get money to donate or become a member for a bit. If I do donate, it'll only be $1, so I'm sorry. You never need to apologize, Siege. The fact that you just want to donate is overwhelmingly flattering. Because there's a lot of ways in this world you can go away, Piggy, that you can spend money, and I'm flattered that you want to donate to me. And I kid you not, $1 is a huge amount. I appreciate that. So don't worry on that at all. And if you can't, that's also totally cool. I love everybody just for coming and hanging out with me and letting me do my favorite thing in the world, which is to entertain and hang out with you folks. So I appreciate you giving me that opportunity. Where'd the other piggy go? Come here. I need to kill your friends. So I need you to eat this so I can kill your friends and steal their craniums. Cranium, that's a game I've not played in a long time. I'm going to have to check on that. Piggy, grow up so I can do the slaughter. 4 seconds. What just happened? Steven! Oh my goodness. That's 2 more shots. I'm going to take us just a minute between them. Okay, but I will do them here in just a minute, I promise. How much for the total goal? So that's $30 today. That puts us at $264.55. Boop. Boop. No, give me a piggy head. I just want one. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, two more piggies while we're talking. That's shot 4 and 5. It's 1 per $10. Oh my goodness. This has been a week of trying to get Draven for snickered, and I find that hilarious. Do you play Phasmophobia? I have not played Phasmophobia. I have watched many an Achievement Hunter Let's Play in Phasmophobia, but no, I have not played it at all. It's not my normal type of game. It's kind of interesting to watch, but I'm not sure. I'm not into ghost stuff overall. And definitely, I don't find stuff like that scary. I know that's why a lot of people like that stuff, but I don't get spooked. So, that way I feel people would be watching that to see me get spooked and then be very disappointed that I'm unspookable. Unspookable. That is now a word that is in my vocabulary forever. Would you rather go for Glitch Arm or Supremium? Supremium, Gamer Dragon, is a little bit better. A little bit harder to get, but it's worth it when you can get it. So yes, that will puts us at $264. So we're 35 and change away from the tattoo goal. And I have a feeling, I think I know what the next tattoo goal is going to be. Or not tattoo goal. The next donation goal. I don't know for sure yet, because I feel bad asking people to donate just so I can have stuff. The tattoo is to show you guys how much I love you guys and that I'm serious about this whole channel thing. Right there on the chest, right there on the above my heart is where I'm gonna get the ODG symbol, the circle with the ODG that Shadowcast designed, and then I'm gonna eventually get her version of the Merge Worlds moon overdone over the one I have here. So I'm not real happy with how that one turned out. I owe you 2 shots. This is shot number 1. Okay. I'm going to take a minute in between them. Shot number 1. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't want to get too drunk. I'll space them out. Plus, eventually people will get tired of giving me money. So I downloaded Discord on my phone. Okay, so there are 2 members only threads. One is like members general and one's members server. In the member servers one, just scroll up. There's like, it's 8 or 9 messages up, and you should see it. I'm still not getting a pig head. I feel like I just want to try it a few times, though, because I feel like we should give it a shot. We'll feed these pigs. These will be the last ones we try, I promise. We make a new word. Yes! Unspookable. Again, I worked in a haunted house for years. Scaring people is what I did, so it's not easy to speak. Now, let me rephrase. Let me clarify that. Anybody can be surprised. You can startle anybody. Someone jumping out at you when you least expect it. That's not scaring someone. That's startling someone. Scaring someone is to literally give them fear. So again, this is how we judge it at the haunted house. If you're startled, that's fun. That's how it begins. But I need you scared when nothing is happening. If you're just walking through the house, scared something's going to happen when it hasn't, then I've succeeded as a professional monster. Which, for the record, I was a professional monster. That was on my tax return for like 3 or 4 years. Let me see what I missed here. I know how to take out a robber if they're robbing with a Nerf gun. All right. No, give me your head. Don't run away. Give me. No. Give me. Give it. I'm destroying my crops for you. Oh, Lord. Teresa. Teresa, who enjoys seeing me in pain more than any human being in the world, not counting my ex-wife. No. I'll round it up a penny. I'm not going to hold somebody short for a penny. Sometimes it only gives you a $9.99 option, and I'm not sure why that is. But I already owed 1 from the previous, so now I own 2. So I'm going to do 2. I'm going to get 1 right now. Not in the members server then. Don't see it. Okay, Camille. Is your name Camille there as well? Or do you have a different name on Discord? Because it's possible if you've never been joined up before, no one's had a chance to bump you up yet. So, I might as well just leave this over here. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of chalky milk from it before I jump into that. There we go. Chalky milk, always delicious. Whew. So, what was I doing? How many kidney US dollars do I need to donate for you to get my name tattooed? Wow. To get someone's name tattooed, there's going to be quite a few zeros under that one. I'm going to be honest. Oh, I destroyed half my crops. Hang on a second. That pig was a menace. Get out of the water, Chubby. Come on now, work with me. Okay, what else do I have? Beetroot? Beetroot. Is that it? I had tomato seed. I'm going to put a tomato seed down instead of a beetroot. Tomato seeds are cooler. Now, there are a couple different tomato seeds in Sky Factory 4. One of them requires this very complicated contraption of sticks and things. Just grow the other one. You just plant the seeds. It's normal. It's very easy to use, and they're pretty much interchangeable in most recipes. She realized Draven made Teresa a mod, so now she has more power to arrest you. Yes, now she sees my secret goings on. Let's see here. Josh says, me, I was a clown. I was a clown too. I was a clown for 6 years, man. Now for the first 3 or 4 years, I was full-time, and then I went back seasonal a couple years after that during the summer. But I loved being a professional monster. It was so much fun. No, my name there is Loez. Okay. All right. So, if any mod has a moment. Oh, Teresa already got you. Kick ass. I'm slow on that. Excellent. So, Camille, you are now updated to member status. Thank you very much, Teresa. I appreciate that. So now you are set to do that. Now, Siege, I know you posted something a second ago, and I think I missed it. I'm trying to catch up here. I think I want to start doing YouTube. I can edit. I have the equipment. Should I do it? You definitely should do it. You lose nothing but trying, but a little bit of time. And even if you never succeed at it, it's just fun to do. I started putting them out there because I enjoyed the process. Again, I've always been a film video buff. I like all of those things. So I've been editing since middle school and high school, back when I had to use 2 different VCRs and move the tape and pause and record. You young people don't know what a VCR is, but it was challenging. I've been editing for a very long time, and I have really enjoyed that. So getting to do it digitally, and I'm now enjoying learning more about the audio side for the audio podcasts. I'd like to start throwing in a little bit more flair stuff, because again, you know, not to be corny, but the goal is down the road. Maybe someone might jump in and want to sponsor something. So being able to put a little snippet in the middle, like a commercial, would be awesome. You know, I'm a ways away before anybody wants to pay me to sell their products. But, you know, that's kind of an end goal thing for a lot of people doing this. That's how a lot of people are able to do it professionally, you know, and I want to do that. I want to do this for a living. Okay, after I do this one, I'm caught up and I just owe Teresa her shot. So I'm jumping on this one right now. Give me just 1 second, I'm preparing myself. And thank you very much for your donations today and for our new members. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate not only your support of the channel, but your faith in me and what we're creating here together. I love you all so much. Thank you very much. Shot! So many! Oh my goodness. Should I start doing YouTube? You should totally do YouTube, Siege. It's a ton of fun. But again, the best advice I can give anybody who's wanting to start a channel, and if you're wanting to really be serious about it, is you need a schedule. Consistency is the most important thing that I found. When I started posting tutorials, consistent, and people knew when they were coming out every week, people would start to look for them. They would subscribe because they're like, hey, I know I'm going to get another one this time. Streaming isn't a whole nother thing. Having a streaming schedule and sticking as close to that as possible is great. But if you're planning on starting by putting out videos, like I did tutorials, or you want to do just gameplays, making sure that people know when your stuff is going to come out, that they can depend on that. Not to say that emergencies don't happen, but the more consistent you can be with your schedule, the more people will come to rely on, wow, I know on Thursdays, Siege is going to put out a video that I get to watch for 20 minutes or an hour, and I look forward to that every Thursday. I get off work, I come home, I get to watch Siege's video. If you start doing that and then stop for 3 weeks, they're going to find someone else. And they're going to watch their videos on Thursday, and now you start putting them out again. Now they got something else they do on Thursday. you know? So having a consistent schedule, myself as a viewer, that's a big deal to me. I have certain days of the week that I know certain things are going to come out that I get to watch, and I get to get excited for those. Right now, the biggest thing that I look forward to every week on Achievement or on Rooster Teeth is the, I can't say it's a swear word, fuckface, podcast that is done by Jeff and Gavin and Andy. Love that podcast. Some of the best audio content I've ever heard. It reminds me of the old Drunk Tank days when Rooster Teeth first started. So I know that comes out on a certain day a week, and I am going to get to listen to that. And I get to set that aside time for, I'm going to have an hour to an hour and 15 minutes that I get to hear my favorite part of the week. If they stop doing it for 6 months, I'd probably find something else to listen, and I may not notice when they come back. So consistency is important. Everything else, luck as well as some additional skill to be entertaining. Consistency is the main thing I would recommend. I know that was a very long answer to your question, but that's of everything I've done, I think that's probably the most beneficial thing I've learned. What is that? Bee-boo with another $5. Thank you so very much. Oh my goodness, everybody's donating so much money today. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Thank you so much. Looks like I can't change my currency. If I donate 10 my currency, will it count? Yes, it converts it on my end. So it's going to go towards American. It's every $10 American, but it does add up. So if 5 people donate $2, that's still $10. You don't have to donate $10 for a shot. I take a shot every $10. It does reset at the beginning of the stream, though. I will say that. But yes, and if we're within like a quarter or something, I'll round up. I'm not a jerk or anything like that. I still owe Teresa her shot. Let me do that right now so I'm caught up. And Peepoo has put us halfway to another one. Holy hell. My wife's going to laugh at me so much. She laughs when I get drunk. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling it a little bit right now. I'm going to pour this right here. I don't have a whole lot, so I'm being very careful when I'm pouring. And I apologize if I'm being a little bit too goofy. I just love you guys. Great time hanging. And you guys have been staring at this damn transmutation table for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour this down my gullet. And then we're going to do some Minecraft. And we're going to kill some things. Here we go. This catches me up for Teresa. Teresa, thank you as always, darling. I appreciate you and all the hard work you do for the channel. Teresa shot. Really? Mid-shot? Oh my goodness. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Camille. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So Teresa had us at, or no, Peepoo. Peepoo put us at 35, wasn't it? Hang on, I got to do math, and I'm not good at math sober. Give me just a minute. So we had, there was a $20, and I already did the members ones. I know I caught up on the members ones. So we had a $20, and I did those 2. And I did Teresa's 10. So now we have, then was Peepoo's 5 with Camille. So let me see, that was 20. And then there was the 5 for PS, 25. And that puts us at, right now, we're at 48.53 with the conversion. So I owe you 2 shots, right? Yeah, because I'm 30 and then 40. Yes, I owe you 2 shots, and we're $1.47 away from another one. All right. I'm jumping right into another one this damn second. I'm not going to wait. I'll do chocolate milk before I do the next one. But I'm going to do one right now, and in a minute I may have to switch to moonshine, because I'm running a little bit low of the spicy stuff. Good Lord, that was half full the beginning of this week. You guys are going to turn me into alcoholic. All right, okay. So back to serious business, though. I'm going to do that. I owe 2 more shots as of where we stand right now. Of course you like your 5 more. You want me to die on camera. All right, so yeah, that's, you know what? I think you're right. 48.53. Oh my goodness. 48.53 plus 34. We're very close. That's 48. We'll just say it's $50. 84. We're about 80. We're about $17 away from the donation goal. Holy shit, holies. That is awesome. Oh, yeah, that's 50 PLN. It converts. And some people, like in Britain, they donate 10. It works out to be like 13, 14. It just depends on where you're from. YouTube does convert it for me, which is very nice. What mind cream strain? Oh, yeah. Okay, hang on. You guys have been staring at that. I'm going to take the shot in just a second. I owe you 2. I have the count up. We're going to do that. So, yes, I'm going to jump over here to the hunting dimension. We're going to give just a little break on Astral and do a little bit of construction because I think that would be cool. Work on that. The bedroom is physically built. I just have to decorate it. I'm going to worry about that in a little bit. We're going to just finish the entranceway here and then start the beginning of our new room is what we're going to do. So I need some seared stone. Give me just a minute. I'm going to grab those and then I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to grab my seared stone. There it is. I have plenty. And I'm going to start because I like to do the outside. Not the hallway. I don't want to usually be the same color as the room we're going into, mostly because I want the room itself to stand out. And so the hallway leading up to it is usually more the base color than the flare color, which is kind of what I call our bright color that everything gets based around. Start this going here. Now, I was talking about donation goals. So once this donation goal gets hit, I was thinking about another donation goal. And I was talking about it with my wife. And for the record, I'm going to interrupt myself again. Someone earlier mentioned something about a Dungeons & Dragons podcast that they enjoy, and they mentioned Merge Worlds. I want you to know that I did see that, and I wrote down the name of the one that you said was cool. I'm going to check it out. I did not ignore that. I was just doing a whole bunch of things, but I did hear that, and I am going to check that out for you. Let me see what I've caught here. Hey, Draven, just wanted to stop and say hi. Go spend time with my family. I also found out that my dad is COVID. Oh, dude, I am so sorry that your father is ill. I really seriously hope that everything turns out okay. Please keep us apprised of the situation, and I wish both you and your family all the very best. It is a rough time for you and for many people around the world who are going through that. I can only wish him both the quickest and best recovery possible. I hope everything turns out okay for you guys. And man, you need a place to vent or break down, man, shoot me a message in Discord. Man, I'm always here if you need to chat about something like that. I would be happy if you need someone to chat with. I wish you and your family also well, and definitely enjoy your time with them. That's definitely important. Let's see what we've got after that. Might kill him. I've been using so many of your videos to finish achievements. Excellent, Misfit Weird Girl. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that they were helpful for you. And thank you so much for coming by and saying that. That is very flattering. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Why does dirt amber exist? Wow. That's deep. I don't know. I know it's a horrible answer. I've yet to find a use for dirt amber. I'm sure there is one somewhere, but a dirt amber doesn't really do much that I've found. It's kind of like with diamond. It's like, why even bother making resin? You know what I mean? I'm just going to melt the acorns and put them together. You're wasting my time. But I guess maybe with different mod packs, it might be more useful. I just haven't found it yet. Let's see. Then we won't have streams watched. Yes, you will. I will always stream as long as I am able to do it. And I don't mean that medically. I mean, like, as long as, life doesn't jump in and kick my face, I will be streaming every day that I possibly can in the A, because I want to hang out with you guys, and B, because I want to make this a job. And so I will stream every single second that I have the opportunity so we can work towards both together. Raven's a big boy. He won't feel it. Interestingly enough, fat people get drunk quicker than skinny people. Most people don't realize that, but it's true. Fat does not dilute alcohol. I learned that in training to be a bartender. Yes, I'm a licensed bartender. Shot! Ugh. I still owe one more. Hold on. Pouring it now so it's ready. I'm going to take a minute before I drink it. I'm going to have it ready so I don't forget. The bottom of the left corner and right corner are different. One's seared block, one's the purple block. Oh, is it? I think it may be, but I believe oh, you are correct. That is unattractive. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I would see that later and I would be angry with myself. Yes, that is much better. Thank you for noticing that. If I wasn't slightly buzzed, I might have noticed that. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's no use for that. Hello, my fade. Welcome. Hey, Draven, you know that Sunday guy everyone's talking about? Apparently, he reduces his power using baking singularity. Yes, that's actually quite a common thing that I see a lot of people do. I'm thinking about putting a tutorial together just because so many people use it that it might be beneficial for people who don't. While I've never done it, excuse me, bacon singularities do produce a large amount of power each. I'm just wondering about the conversion rate. The time it takes to get the bacon, convert it to a singularity, and then toss it in there. Could be a ton of power. You know how I roll there. Cost versus effort. It still may be awesome. So many people use it. I feel that it is. I'd like to get in there elbow deep with the bacon, which, you know, it's kind of how I feel about bacon all the time anyways. And see if I can kind of hammer out what's going on there. Because so many people use it, I have to believe that it's more beneficial than in my head I'm thinking. So yes, I agree. I wish you could gift members like subs. Yeah, I wish you could too. And you know, YouTube's still, while it's a huge platform, it's still a little new when it comes to the streaming stuff. And more stuff comes out. Just since I've started streaming, YouTube has given me so many new tools and stuff to be able to increase my engagement and being able to hang out with you guys. YouTube's putting it out. It's just a bit behind Twitter, Twitch, forgot the name. Twitch had a bit of a head start, but with YouTube's money backing and just the hard work that the YouTube people put into that, I've no doubt they're going to catch up and probably eventually surpass Twitch. Twitch is a big platform, but YouTube is a goddamn monolith. It's a gargantuan beast that can't be stopped. So I can only believe that they will surpass it eventually, which is another reason why I stick with YouTube. I know Twitch is the big thing right now and has been for a while. And while I think it'll always will be, Twitch is also a very good product. I'm not knocking Twitch at all. YouTube has a habit of finding the best of different things and putting them together in a combination that just surpasses most of its competitors. Why so many of us, after all these years, are still watching YouTube videos every day and not watching them on other places. So I have complete faith YouTube is going to continue to knock this out of the park. And I'm just a fan of YouTube as a company. Nobody's perfect, but overall I like the way they work. We won't have streams to watch if Teresa kills you with alcohol. That's not true. My body would lay here. You could watch decomposing. I'm just kidding. Let's see. I'm having fast metabolism and burn AI. It's true because alcohol can't flow through fat. It flows through your bloodstream. So oddly enough, when you get fat, it actually compresses most of your insides to the point that it actually, your blood flows a little bit quicker, because also when you're fatter, you normally have a higher pulse and higher blood pressure because of the problems of having weight, which causes alcohol to stream through your veins and such quicker. So actually, someone who is obese can actually get drunk better than someone who is skinny. Now, the exception to this rule is someone who's very muscular, because muscle and such helps burn that. While your metabolism and your blood flow is still fast, it's more in a positive way and it burns through things quicker. So actually having muscular dense is way better for alcoholism or drinking alcohol than it is being, say, a fat ass like me. Because for me, all that fat doesn't have any alcohol in it. It's all on the insides and such where the blood's flowing. And I know blood flows through fat, but it's not the same thing. Anyways, that's what I learned in alcohol or bartending school. Okay. Biggest brain way to get more donations is to show off body. Trust me, there's not a person in the world who wants to see my cleavage. Myself and my wife included. Nobody wants to see that. People would pay me to not show cleavage. I'll have to think about that. I notice the small stuff in all of Sky Factory. I play with my friends. I'm the one that is a perfectionist. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get everything out of a mod pack, especially when Sky Factory 4 is so much fun and there's so much stuff going on. Wanting to make sure you experience all of it, perfectionism, totally cool. I'm kind of the same way. Geothermal generators for life. Yes, geothermal is the best overall power source that I enjoy. I still want to test the bacon thing. But again, for time versus effort, geothermal produces more power for the work you have to put into it and the materials you have to put into it than anything else I've found. You link it with an automated lava loop, and you are fine. You're not going to have to ever touch it again. It's going to produce a ton of power. And if you start to run low, you just build another one. It takes just a minute. It is a very cool process to go through. So I do recommend those. But I am going to test out the bacon stuff. One, because a lot of people use it and I feel it's very beneficial. And two, because I'm fat and I like bacon. Okay, next step. I'm sorry, I'm falling behind on the chat. I want to play Sky Factory again, but I lost all my progress because I went to the Lost Cities and didn't bring an overworld cake. And now I want to restart unless there's a way to get back. There is a way to get back. There's two ways. One's cheating, one's not. The cheating way is to go into creative and give yourself an overworld cake. And I find that that's fair. Because when you go to the Lost Worlds, you should get an overworld cake. If you happen to lose it or accidentally not put it down or break it, I think there's nothing wrong with giving yourself another one. The game gives you one to begin with. To my opinion, that's not cheating. Go into creative, give yourself an overworld cake, put it in a place that you can trust, and now you have a way back and forth. You shouldn't be robbed of the world you've built and the fun you've had just because a cake accidentally got lost or broken. That's a silly thing to hold yourself back on. You've probably put a lot of work in your world. If you're already at the Lost Cities, you've put a lot of work into it. You deserve to just go into creative and give yourself one. But if you don't feel that that's okay, there are materials in the Lost Cities that you can use to make an overworld cake. You can literally get the materials to spawn a cow, get the milk you need, a chicken to get the eggs you need, then make yourself an overworld cake. It'll take you a little bit longer, but you can 100% make yourself an overworld cake with the things that are found in the Lost Cities. Because you can find the carrots, and you can find the wheat, and you can find all that stuff in the different gardens. It may take a few domes for you to run around, but you can make a cake. It'll just take a little while. I recommend cheating yourself in one. You're not really cheating at that point. You're giving yourself something the game gives you anyways. Don't hold that against yourself. You're not cheating by giving you something the game's going to give you anyways. But if you want to work for it, you can get yourself an overworld cake. I wouldn't throw away the whole world over something like that. I think that that is totally justifiable. You should not feel bad for giving yourself an overworld. All right, let me go back to the chat. It's a little bit blurry. I found a way to get custom map pictures in Minecraft, and I will get a 4x4 image for your logo. Oh, I would love to see that. Yes, please send that to me on Discord. I would love to see that. Siege, you can try to make one cake there. Shouldn't be a problem. Yes, it's easy to make. Chickens and cows will spawn there too. Totally doable. You're right. I'll try my best, Camille. I'm sorry that I'm so behind on this conversation. I'm going to try to catch up. Dying will make you a grave, so it's not a big deal. You won't lose it. That's correct. Just go back to your grave, throw the key on it, and you're fine. If you enabled cheats at the beginning of the game, you can teleport to it just from your waypoint menu, which is this. I know you guys have been staring at a menu. I apologize. If you go to your waypoints menu, which is J, and click on waypoints, if you have cheats enabled, you can teleport to that to get all the way back. If you don't have cheats enabled, you can go into options. Hang on, I've forgotten. You go, sorry, you hit escape, go to open to LAN, right? Allow cheats on, and then hit start LAN world. That'll give you cheats to teleport to it for this game. But when you log out and come back in, cheats are gone again. So it's something you'd have to initiate if you wanted to again. Again, I don't really feel that's cheating. If you're having fun, there's no cheating. If you cheat and give yourself 1,000 nether stars, okay, that's cheating. But if you're just giving yourself something the game's going to give you or get you back to a place you've already been, that's fine. Don't hold that against yourself, man. As long as you're having fun, it is not cheating. I get asked this a lot in a lot of my videos. They're like, oh, if I do this, is it cheating? There is no such thing as cheating in Minecraft. There just isn't. Unless you're in a server and competing against other people in some type of race or task, because that's different. Someone has set rules for that. If you are playing solo, there is no such thing as cheating. Minecraft is the best game that's ever been made because you can go in and do whatever you want and play and have fun. If you have to give yourself something in the menu to get over a hurdle or give yourself something you've lost, that's not cheating. That's you having fun. As long as you're having a good time in Minecraft and you're not in a competitive race against somebody on a server that somebody has set up, you're not cheating. Never hold that against yourself. You are having fun playing a game that is designed to have fun. Jump in and do it. 100%. It is totally worth your time to jump in and do that. Don't start all over again because you feel bad giving yourself a cake or teleporting yourself to your death. No need for that. You're having fun with the game that you've paid for. No one else is hurt by what you're doing. Do anything that you want to do that you're having fun with. The only time that you are limited is when you are playing in a server situation against someone else where you're doing something could negatively affect someone else. And no, that's not fair to them. If you are playing a solo game, screw everything else. This is your game. This is your world. Minecraft exists for you to have fun and experience all the things that the overwhelmingly hard-working moderators and designers and programmers have put together for you. Experience however you enjoy it. None of that is cheating. You're having fun. And that's my view in life in general. If you're having fun with something and no one is hurt by what you're doing, no one negatively is affected by what you are doing, do it, man. Jump all over it. But if someone could be negatively hurt by what you're doing, you do have to consider the consequences. This is someone who's negatively affected. That can change your point of view. And you should always, in everything you do in life, think for just a moment, am I hurting anybody by doing this? And if you're hurting somebody, especially somebody that you care about, a friend, a loved one, a family member, you are a douchebag if you do the thing that hurts your friend. That's one thing that kills me about social media today, Facebook. People will post something that they know is going... I better do this second shot before I get... It's going to do something that they know is going to hurt their friends. Someone is going to... I'm going to post something. I know it's going to offend half the people on my Facebook. You are a douchebag. And I will tell you why. Because if these are people you genuinely care about, if there's someone you can send a friend or a loved one, and you post something that you know will offend them, you are a giant bag of dicks. Because that is not how you treat someone you love. This is my biggest problem with social media. I will never purposely post something that someone I consider important to me will be hurt by. I will keep that to myself. I don't care if it's funny and half my friends think it's hilarious. I am choosing knowledgeably to hurt somebody that I care about. And if I can do that to someone that I consider a friend on Facebook or Instagram, I'm an asshole. Because that is not a good friend. Doesn't matter if you disagree with the way they think, the way they believe, or the things that they do. If you are purposefully doing something that treats somebody bad, or you know is going to offend or hurt them, either you need to sever your friendship with them because you disagree with what they believe, and I respect that. You're like, I can't be your friend because I disagree with you. And and what you believe in is against something important that a core of my being that I believe in, and what you do hurts that. There's nothing wrong with severing that relationship. You can hold yourself and the people that you associate yourself with to a very high standard. To the standard that you want to be held to. Don't hold people to a standard you're not willing to stand to yourself. But you hold people to the same standard you hold yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And I don't care if they're a family member. Family and relatives are different. I've talked about that. Just because you were born related to somebody doesn't mean they come first. Family are the people that love you and accept you and that you love and accept. Doesn't matter whether DNA or blood flows in your vein. If you love someone and they love you, that's a family member. And that motherfucker comes first just because someone and I share DNA. But if you're willing to treat somebody negatively, a sack of shit, and don't do that. Or at least sever that friendship and say, what I'm going to post I know is going to hurt you. It's best that you don't see my page. Block them, don't add them to it, or tell them you can't be their friend anymore. Because really, if they hurt you that much, you shouldn't be friends anyway. There are too many people in this world that you love and who love you for you to waste time on the people that don't love you or that you love. For many friends, I know I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, and I apologize. And it's mostly the alcohol talking, but this is a conversation I've had before. There are too many people in this world that love you for who you are. Regardless of what you believe, what you do, what your thoughts are, what your beliefs are. There are too many people in this world that want to be your friend. For you to waste time trying to convince other people to be your friend. I wasted years begging people to be my friend, spending money on them, doting time on them, begging them to treat me. And I was always the bad guy. Whenever the disagreement, I was always in the wrong. And this is a personal pet peeve. When you say, hey, I want to do something with you, and someone says, I'd love to, but let me make sure nothing's going on first. Let me make sure something else doesn't happen. That is a way of someone saying, I'd like to hang out with you, but let me see if there's something better first. That is not a friend. That is someone who uses you as a backup plan. If someone says, hey, hang on, I'm going to take this shot while I think about it. If someone says, hey, I'd love to hang out with you, but let's see what's going on first, that means you come second to whatever else comes along that might be fun. If someone says, let me check with my spouse first in case we have plans, let me check with my parents to say that that's okay, that's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. That's showing respect to the people you care about. But like, I'm not sure what's going on this weekend. Let me wait and see what's happening. That means, let me see if something better comes along, and if not, I'll hang out with you. Again, that's not a real friend. A real friend wants to spend time with you as much as you want to spend time with them. And if they don't, you are wasting your time. I promise, if you look around, there's someone else who wants to spend time with you that deserves your time and your effort way more than that other person. And sometimes that hurts because you really care about someone and you realize you're being used. I promise you, a few weeks, a few months, a few days, you're going to look back and say, wow, I'm so glad I didn't waste time on that person. I'm so glad that I'm now best friends or boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, this person. And I would have missed that opportunity had I continued to waste my time on that other person. I've been that guy on both sides, and it hurts either way. It's best to do what's best for you. I'm so sorry. I went on a whole tangent there. My goodness. I feel really bad for that. I'm sorry. You folks are here to watch Minecraft and video games, and I'm giving you life lessons. I apologize. And it's mostly your fault because I'm drunk. But in the long run, again, I apologize. Let's get back to some video games, and we'll have a little bit of fun. And let me go back to chat and see what I missed here. Hang on a second. I missed a little bit. Give me a minute. Oh, you want to watch Teresa kills you? Saw that already. Dying will make you... Yes, we already talked about that. Booby revealed at 50K. Sir, I will whip my boobies out for much less than 50K, and then you'll pay me another 50K to put them hairy puppies away. Sorry, Rexy. I need to join the member server and build my place, and only been on once and just need to... Punkbuster, we'd love to have you. And we're right now only 9 away from having a full-time, long-term server. Once we get that, you get in there, you build your house, your base, whatever you want. I'm not going to change that server. That server is a long-term server with what you build is going to stay there as long as nothing on the server side crashes and destroys. And I will film it regularly and save a backup regularly. So should something happen, what you've put your time and effort in, anybody who joins this, I don't care if I'm never going to get there, but I'm going to hypothetically. I become 1 million members and people subs and tons of people are on there. They're going to get to see the hard work you put into that. I don't care if I got to break my own face. I will do everything I can to make sure that the hard effort you put in is there for as long as I'm able to, breathe and make a server. And I appreciate the time you spend on there. So thank you very much. Let's see what I missed. Sorry, gotta go. I have to eat tacos. Wow, Rob, I apologize. That was probably a little while ago and I missed you saying goodbye. I hope you have yourself a wonderful night. If you watch this later or if you're still here, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, Rob. You're awesome. Thank you so much. The achievements still happen even when you activate creative mode. That is correct. Achievements happen as long as you meet the requirements for them, regardless of what status you're in. Go in your world and open land, allow cheat, then give yourself a cake and say, yeah, we talked about that. Complete all the Twilight Forest and unlocked all the dimensions available through cake. Would there be any long and fun adventure that I can go on still in the game? Well, Philip, that's going to depend whether or not you've done Prestige. Sorry, I hiccuped. Prestige. If you've not played a Prestige world, try Prestige. It's a whole new challenge because 90% of the stuff you normally use is locked behind Prestige points, and it gives you a whole new thing to try to do. Now you're forced to use blocks and machines you've never used before. I found Prestige really made a lot of it feel like it was a whole new game for me because I was challenged to be like, oh wow, I'd normally use this and I can't. How can I recreate that with what I have in my inventory or my arsenal? I found it very challenging. If you've already played all the way through on Prestige, try a Project E world. If you've done all three, at that point, it becomes more of a challenge of what can I do in this world? What new form of automation can I come up with that nobody's found? What cool thing can I build that no one's ever done? It comes to that. If you've done all of that, I would recommend taking some time away from Sky Factory 4 and try a different mod pack. Play something else for a month or two. And then come back to Sky Factory 4. I promise you'll jump in and be like, man, I missed this, and play again. Sky Factory 4 has the most playability of any game I've ever played. But there's nothing wrong with taking a little break away from that because you've done everything you feel you can do. Totally fine. I promise it'll be fresh again when you come back. I'm still trying to catch up on chat. That's a good point. Let me log in to give myself... Okay, did that. I start maybe a command. Okay, did that. Lost my world. Did that. Motivational speech for life. Wow, Camille. Well, if you found anything that I said during this drunken stupor motivational, I promise it's something that I genuinely believe because I have a habit of being way more truthful when I'm drunk. And if you have any questions about anything that I've talked about or posted, I feel the same way sober. Shoot me a message. I'm happy to talk with you about it. If you struggle, you're having a problem, I got a shoulder. You're welcome to use it whenever you need. There's a lot of people that follow the channel and there's a lot of people that hang out. But I don't give a shit. I love all of you. And if I can help you in any way, even if that's just an ear for a few minutes, man, hit me up. I do my best to respond to everybody that talks to me. And I'm not perfect. I may miss somebody. And if so, I miss you in chat or miss something. I promise I'm not ignoring you. Either there's so much going on or my community's got me drunk again. And so I will promise, hit me up a second time if I miss it the first time. I will do my best to always be there. I don't care if somehow this becomes a million fucking people's channel. If you need help, you just need someone to talk to, I will find a way to make time for you. I can ask for anything in return. I don't care if you're a member or if you've donated before. I love those people for what they do. If you need someone to talk to, especially an old fuck like myself, I am happy to do that. That's an open invitation for anybody from now until eternity. If you need a minute, you just need to vent, throw it at me. I am happy to take time out of my life and my schedule to help you in any way I can, even if that's just an ear. Because I appreciate so much that you take any time out of your life, spend a couple minutes with me. It is the least I can do for people I care about. Next one, make magic speech of magic me. There's so many magics in there, I stumbled over it, people. Your family are not those whose blood runs in your vein. Your family are the people who love you and accept you for who you are. 100%. Family is different than relative. That is two separate words for a reason. That's important. Sub left. Ah, shit. I feel bad that I missed sub. Xbox, if you're watching this later, man, I love you, and I appreciate you hung out with us today, and I will do my point to say hi later. Zahira says, how is Draven the bad guy? You'd be shocked to find out that no matter how good or awesome you are, there's always someone out there that will want to take advantage of that. It is always important to take a moment and look around and say, is the person or the group or the people or the job that I have fulfilling me in the way that I'm putting an effort through? Is it one way? Am I doing all the work and no one's giving anything back? You need to say, is this worth my time? Sometimes you got to work for something, and there's nothing wrong with giving time. But after an adequate amount of time, if you're like, hey, I've put all this in there and no one's giving back, promise. Take a minute and look around at the other people in your life, job, friends, family, people who are, hey, how you doing? Hey, how was your Christmas? Hey, man, I saw your post. Are you doing okay? There are people out there that care about you. May not realize. Promise, if you stop focusing on the people that give you nothing and focus on the people that give as much as you give. There's got to be both ways. Can't have them give everything, you give nothing back. People that are willing to give back what you give, those are the people that will improve your life and make you a happy person. And it may not seem that way at first. 100% guaranteed you'll be like, you know what? This one person cares about me and I care about them, whether it's a friend, a family, a relative, someone you're dating, someone you love, someone you're married to. I love them, they love me. That is 1,000,000 times going to be more fulfilling for you as a person and enrich your life than the time you've wasted on someone who doesn't know you're there or acts you're not that important. And it hurts to let that person go you've spent so much time and effort or Lord knows money on. But in the long run, you will be a happier person. And not only are you enriching your life, you're enriching the life of those people who are giving what you give back. I have a group of friends now. If you go to the channel, and I've got to play some Minecraft. I keep not playing. If you go to the people that are spending time hanging out with you, here on the channel, you'll notice there are people that I talk about all the time, Shadowcast, Illustriel. These are people who check on me and that I check on. These are people who care about me that I care about. And these are people who enrich my life and who I do my best to enrich theirs. These are true friends. And you can build a world around those people. And you will be part of the world that they've built for themselves. Okay, I'm going to stop being so chatty here. I apologize. Booby reveal for 300. I will whip these puppies out for a happy meal. Let me see. Random Jackson never finished. Honestly, how do you even use Twilight Dimension? So Twilight Dimension is a ton of fun. So Twilight Dimension is actually one of the best parts of Sky Factory 4. When you go to the Twilight Dimension, it'll give you this new set of advancements. So it's things to collect, things to kill, things to eat, and bosses to defeat. And there are specific orders of the bosses. And the game will kind of lead you towards them. You'll notice here by pressing L, the Twilight Kingdoms gives you paths to take. And you want to get all the way to the Urgast, who's kind of one of the last bosses, until you get to the final castle. And there's a special boss there, but I'm not going to ruin it for you. But as you follow it through, it'll give you goals to achieve and things to defeat. Wield a fiery tool or weapon while wearing one piece of fiery armor. So you want to get to the point you can make fiery armor and make a fiery sword. You get an advancement. Dye all 4 pieces of Arctic armor. You can make that by getting the alpha fur from different monsters, and sometimes you find the armor. You dye it, and things dye it to color, not dye it, go on a diet. That would be silly. But dye, D-Y-E, the armor a different color, even if you find it, still counts. So Twilight Forest gives you a list of different things to adventure, and it actually gives you bosses to fight and a reason to use some of the cool weapons and armors that you've been working so hard to make. Glitch armor, Supremium armor. It gives you a reason to use that stuff. So once you've got a chunk of that made and you've got some cool armor you can fly, jump in there and start fighting the bosses. There's an order to them, and I have a tutorial on my channel showing you that order. You may want to check that out. But you have to beat them in a specific order to unlock the next zone. But it can be a lot of fun and give you a challenge for a fight in the rest of Sky Factory, where it's really just get advancements and build stuff. Gives you a little bit of reason to use some of the things you've been working so hard to get. But I promise, Twilight Forest is fun, especially as you start to work your way through it, do some of the puzzles and fight some of the bosses. May seem weird up front. Jump on in there, feet first. I think you're going to have a good time. Let's see. I'm so bad. I'm so behind on chat. I apologize. How do you, so what? Twilight Dimension, fly around and do achievements. That's correct, and to defeat the different bosses. Again, it's fun to go through the mazes and stuff and see what's all in there. Is Draven drunk? Yes, but only a little bit. And fortunately, I haven't done a shot in about 20 minutes, so I can actually feel the alcohol coming down now. I'm starting to sober up a little bit. So this will turn back to normal here in a little bit. I apologize for everybody if you're watching this, and I've been a little bit goofy tonight. I'll try to bring it back to Minecraft here. A lot of people saying, yup. Okay, maybe. Thanks for your great stream. Sorry I can't stick. I'll catch a stream again. I'll say, sorry, Punkbuster. Thank you for coming by. Again, I feel so bad. I've just been sitting here. You guys are staring at a stream where nothing's happening while I'm preaching about shit you don't care about. So I apologize for that. I'm going to do my very best to jump back on projects. Let's get some stuff done. Let's see here. Thank you for a great stream. Sorry, I can't. Oh, we already read that. Someone needs to donate $2 for a next shot. Ooh, goodness. $2 for another shot. I'm starting to come down now. I don't think you guys, well, I don't know. Maybe you guys do prefer me drunk, but I'm still going to try to stay on task. Someone did that. Again, I would love a Draven stream where you just sit, tell stories, and chat with everyone because you have such good stories. Turtle, tell you what. I'm going to do that. In January, I'm going to pick a day. Don't know what day yet. I'm a little bit too drunk to look at a calendar. I'm going to pick a day where it's just going to be a hangout stream. Where I can tell you some of the fun stories. I've got so many fun stories I've not told you about. Especially Roommate John stories. Roommate John stories are the best. I have a bunch of stories, and I'd be happy to answer questions. I'll set aside a day where we can just hang out and chat, shoot the shit for nothing other than to have fun. I can make that happen at least once a month. A day where we can have fun and just shit and chat. I will make that happen for you, Turtle. You are a very awesome person, and I'm happy to do it. I second that. I third that. A fourth. It seems a lot of people enjoyed that idea. I will make that happen. I promise. I will make that happen starting in January. I will make a stream where it's just a hangout, shoot the shit stream where I tell stories and jokes and answer questions about everything from Minecraft to how long my toenails are. Don't ask me that question. I need to trim them. They're a little bit long. But whatever questions you have, I promise I will jump on it. Almost caught up with chat. Yes, I'm almost there. Forget what I said. Don't want to give him ideas. I'm caught up now. I have caught up with chat, and I'm starting to feel the alcohol leave. It is time to progress with the game. All right. Let's jump back into... Let me get my book. That's not the right one. Let me grab the book. It is time to move forward. Would I leave your last message? Oh my God, I'm sorry I missed it. Let me look back up. Just sent the pic of the Minecraft ODG map. Was that in Discord? I apologize. I don't keep Discord open normally during streams. I will make an exception. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, damn, laser beam. That is really cool. I'm going to post this in the fan art section if Laserbeam already did that. Laserbeam did something very awesome in Minecraft. Oh my God, that's delicious. I love that. That is so cool. Okay, I'm going to post it either tonight or tomorrow when I'm more sober. But I'm going to post it up where everybody can see it because I'm very impressed with that. Hey, I almost want to do that myself. I got to figure out how you did that. That's very cool. There's a lot of cool stuff that people have sent me. Thank you all so much for that. You guys take time out of your lives to do some fan art or put a little something in the game that's based on this silly channel. I can't tell you legitimately how much I can't wait. And when somebody does fan art, even if it's something they just put online, I race upstairs and I show my wife, and I'm always excited about it, and I share it on my personal channels, and my community, my people, my friends are like, wow, people seem to like your shit. And I'm like, I know, I'm amazed too. I appreciate all the work you guys do when you do fan art and such, or when you send things to the channel or mail them to my post office box, which I do have on my website if somebody wants to send in fan art. If you send something, I'm going to open it on stream, and if it's physical art, I'm going to put it on the wall. See that up there? That is a Merge World symbol that somebody did in needlepoint for me. I mean, I know who it was. It was Drury's wife. I'm saying people did that. That's fucking beautiful. I still have Mystique's drawing that I have to get printed out. And I promise you I'm going to do that. COVID has slowed me down. But it's going to go up there too. I will put fan art or things that you send me on here. I'm not trying to get you to spend money on me. I'm not saying I'm worth that. But if you have fan art, God, I want to see it. Email it, add it to Discord, mail it to me. I would love to see that because that's probably one of the best things that I could ever ask for to this channel. Somebody who likes my stuff enough that they want to waste a little time on me. All right, let's see here. Hoochie, can you put in? Yes, I would like you to teach me when I'm more sober. Let's see. I have an idea for something to say. Love to see it, Turtle. Is this all you have? I apologize, Keone. I'm not doing much today. My community has been working very hard to get me intoxicated. Okay, I think this one might be ready. I feel like I should break one of these and see if I get the crystal so we can make the next. I'm going to break this one. No! Come back! Ah! Did I get it? I didn't get it! Oh, there it is. Oh, I was so worried there for a minute. Oh my God, that was close. That blue crystal is what we needed to make the next, altar. I've wanted that for a while. It is time to get jiggy with it. All right, let's go. All right, time to start working on the next altar. How do you prevent tick lag in your world? Tick lag can be hurt because you have too many visual things. Nothing is going to cause you more lag than things moving. That's harder for your video card. That's harder for your computer to make all these things happen. The easiest thing you can do to limit that is to use compact machines. Anything that you can put in a compact machine that has a visual effect. Farming, crops, like a machine that's automated and the machines are moving around, sugar cane, things like that. Anything you can put in a compact machine, you still get the benefit of it's going to work whether you're in the machine or not. But the game doesn't have to load that visual, which means it's not going to slow things down as much. I cannot tell you how beneficial compact machines will be to limit or lower the amount of lag that you're experiencing. Flip side to that, if you go to the Nether, the problem in the Nether with lag is all of the lava. Every lava block is moving. Exact same problem. Your video card, your computer is trying to move all of that lava. So in that situation, your best bet, if you're having problems with it, is to go in your settings, lower the amount of chunks that load and the distance you can see to the lowest number possible. The Nether's the worst place for that. It's going to hurt your visuals. You're not going to see as much cool stuff, but the game's not going to be loading as many things, so it should at least help with the lag a little bit. I struggled a lot in the Nether early on before I upgraded my computer, and that helped me a lot. But the more you can remove visual effects from your computer and what you're looking at in your world, the less lag that you have. Compact machines is the best way to do that without losing the processes. Okay, let me jump back in here because that was actually answering a question. I feel good about that. Yeah, Fuchi did a kick-ass job on that. I love that. Okay, the product ordered and shipped for your P.O. box is still to be there by January 13th. Dude, I understand, and I have been checking my P.O. box pretty much every day except for today because I had to work, and I'm keeping an eye on it because a couple other people said they sent Christmas cards or some stuff as well. I am keeping an eye on that. I check it every day or every other day. But I will say that packages I've ordered are going a little slow. So don't be shocked if it takes a little bit longer than posted. I promise you, as soon as I get it, I'm going to open it up on stream. Unless you write on this, do not open this on stream. I will open it in a way that I get to see what it is before anybody else. Because if I open it up on stream as something inappropriate, I'm still going to open it. But I'm not going to open it on stream. You know, I still want it because you spent some time to send it to me, and I'm sure it's pretty awesome, but I can't get my channel shut down. Wow, I'm still a little bit buzzed from that last shot. I'm so glad I'm caught up on shots. I feel like the alcohol is lowering down, and I'm regaining my faculty. Good. All right, so I think I've got everything for this. Let's go check. We need this next level of altar. We have spent too much time with me flapping my gums and not advancing. And, you know, I blame you guys for getting me drunk. But, you know, we're going to make... Why is that not working? Did I spell altar wrong? Altar. Oh, there it is. This is the one I need. Padap! All we need is moon. Let's fast forward time. Padap! Oh, let's see what I missed here. The only Draven dildo. I swear to God, if an only Draven dildo pops up, well, I can't show it on regular stream. That's totally popping up on the members only stream. How do I get the Nether and Stone Block 2? Now, I'm going to apologize. I'm really sorry, Bragg. I've not played enough Stone Block 2 to get to the point where that's an issue yet. I only played it for like an hour, so I apologize. I don't know the answer to that. But if anybody in the community has played Stone Block 2 and can help Bragg out, I would personally appreciate that if you wouldn't mind. I have a feeling that from just talking to folks, not a lot of us have done... What happened to the dark time? Oh my God, did I reverse time? Hang on, I reversed time. That was my fault. I have a feeling that not a lot of us have played Stone Block 2 from what I'm seeing from the votes. So not a lot of people may know that yet. But if they have, please share that. That would be awesome. If not, I will do my best to figure it out for you as soon as possible. But I've not tried to get to the Nether yet. You may want to do a search for cake just to see if a Nether cake is there. If not, you know, try to build a portal and see if it works. But I'm not sure. I've not played enough Stone Block to know. Okay, I'm still waiting for this to get more moon juice. And then we'll be good to go. Let's see. Did that? You don't? There's no need to. Oh, maybe there's not another in Stone Block 2. To be honest with you, my only real experience with it is watching Achievement Hunter, and none of them have gone to it yet. So it may not exist yet. Shared to edit for a while. It could only be a 1x1. The edited photo let me do a 5x4. Oh, awesome. I swear to you, I'm going to check that out as soon as I'm a little bit more coherent, so I can make sure it gets the attention it deserves. Because that looked freaking beautiful, man. That looked really nice. Stoneblock 2 is your favorite mod pack. Excellent. I'm excited to play more of it. And even if we don't make that the server, I have a feeling that may end up being the next series that I stream. Because I'm intrigued by it. I would actually love to have them, to be honest with you, opposite. If Stoneblock wins the server, I'll probably do Rustic next. That way I have a place that I can play both. One for streaming, one for hanging out with the community. So I love both of them. I'm excited to see where they go. How do I get Wither Skeleton stuff? Do you mean in... I just bit my tongue. Ow, son of a mother. Did you mean in Stone Block? Again, I have to apologize so much. I really don't know much about Stone Block. I'm not going to be able to answer a whole lot of questions there. But if anybody here knows, please feel free to help out Bragg. I would appreciate it as well. All right, let's check out this altar. It looks very cool. Call me either. I don't care either. I'm the same way. I'm excited to play both of them. And one way or another, they're all going to get played. Like Rustic Water's a lot north. Stone Block wasn't as fun as C Block for me. Now, I kind of feel that the same way. That C Block looked cooler. But at the same time, I think that if we take Stone Block... Ooh, Radiance. If we take Stone Block and we add in the function of being able to work together or build our own individual cities, I don't know why, but I'm very excited with the concept of having a highway of minecarts that you could use to travel to everybody's individual underground city. That's just me. The thought of being able to jump into minecart highways and zip around seems really cool to me. And it would also be cool to jump in with people like myself, and maybe me and Turtle build a zone together, and me and Teresa build a zone together, and me and Mystique build a zone together. You know, where I can jump in and we can work as groups or teams. I think that would add a lot of fun to the Stone Block stuff when you get into play with other people. So I think in my head, I'm picturing a giant spider. This sounds stupid, but follow me. Imagine the body is a central city where we have a common city where we all play together, working towards goals. And then each leg leads to somebody else's personal base where you're doing your own thing when other people aren't on. But maybe I'm not on and Turtle and Mystique are. They go to the middle. they start working towards the middle, building an inventory system or a farm or screwing with chickens or cows. But when you're on there by yourself or you don't feel like messing with everybody else, you've got your own little city. You get to build however you want, and everything's connected by mine carts. That's just what I'm picturing in my head. May not work out. So which water? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. There is no nether. Oh, I didn't know that either. Have you ever played Feed the Beast Sky Odyssey? I have not, Road to Pro. I've not played much anything on Feed the Beast that I can think of. Multiple thousands of blocks away. Excellent. Again, rail carts. I do a lot of, when I play solo just for fun, I use mine carts I have highways of them. I love mine carts. Mine carts are great. So Muxins, I will create a redstone system which lets you take the monorail. That would be awesome. To have someone who's going to connect everybody's city. I mean, I was going to work on that too, but I think that would be kick-ass, dude. If we put that together and made some cool stuff with that, I think that could be a lot of fun. Oh, goodness. We're almost to the point we can make Mantles of Stars. Mantles of Stars are capes you can wear that give you cool powers. Look at this. Oh, Containment Chalice. Ever-shifting Fountain. That sounds cool. Neuromantic. I almost said necromantic, which is inappropriate, so I didn't say it. Iridient Star. Observatory. Enhanced Crystalline. I really wanted Mantle of the Stars. Wanted to. I wonder which is the starting point. Focus crafting. Let's start here. Let's see here. For the community, also roller coaster track. Oh, dude. Yeah, make it fun, man. Make it where you go off and then you drop and land on another one that's a redstone and it shoots you off again. I've built those. They're so much fun. First stream that I hopped onto. Love all the videos and the streams are even better. Thanks for the awesome content. You're very welcome, Philip. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate you came by and hung out with us today. Roller coaster track. Yes, roller coaster track. So it's not just a straight rail. It's fun. And the only thing is it would be cool because if one falls off, then the other direction, you've got to build something the other way. It could be a challenge to try to see what you can come up with. Am I able to play for a month and then cancel my membership? I don't have much money. Yes, Bragg. If you sign up for the month, that's fine. You'll have access to it for the month for sure. If something happens and you can't continue it, I understand. I'm not going to hold that against you. Everybody goes through tough times. Maybe down the road, you'll be in a spot where you can join up again. And if that's the case, we'd love to have you. Either way, your name goes on the throne room as the memberships, which I have to add the ones from 2 days ago and today. But your name will go up there regardless, and you will have it. And I appreciate that you even want to join, whether you get to or not. I really do. Missed it. I am in a car and lost connection. Oh, you're fine, Teresa. Yeah, we're talking about that could be cool. Membership can I still join the member server? Yeah, that's totally fine. Especially this early on when there's only so many people playing. Down the road, if we get to the point where there's 1,000 members and servers get hard to follow, we may have to limit only active members to having it, but we're not at that point and we're a long way from it. I wouldn't worry about it. At this point, you sign up, you hang out, you have a good time. Man, I just appreciate you being there. Thank you so much. 1 month's donation is a lot of money. It was it's only $2.99. Man, for a lot of people, $2.99 is a fortune. And I appreciate that of all the things in the world you can buy for $2.99, you want to throw that money at me. I appreciate that. I'm not going to take it away if I can help. I promise. Do you have a member? Do you have to be a member and stay a member to play on the server? You do have to have a member to access it. That's kind of what I was just talking about. If something happens and we get to the point where a server can only hold so many people, I will have to start limiting it to active members. But at this point, I've set it up in a way that I've got some wiggle room there so that doesn't have to happen. Again, to be honest and open with you guys, down the road, it may potentially you have to be active, but right now you're on there for a month or two and something happens and you can't pay for the next month or two, you maybe plan on doing it down the road. That is fine. I've got no problem with that. Is the next goal going to be a 1080p camera? Well, I've talked about and considered upgrading that. One of the big things that I thought might be kind of cool would be a 3D printer. Follow me on this while I build this brand new snazzy thing that I've not. Look at this altar. I'm gonna build the hell out of that. I was thinking a 3D printer for a couple of reasons. One, it would definitely give me a lot more things that I could do based on merged worlds, which would also allow me to build merged worlds character miniatures and put them on the ODG store. For those of you who don't know, on my website, onlydraven.com, there is an ODG store where you can get official ODG merch. If there's something you'd like that's not up there, maybe in a size or a color or a design, please tell me. I can add way more stuff to that than I actually have on there. I just try to pick the stuff that I think people will like the most. The ODG store doesn't get a whole lot of attention, but some people do buy stuff on there, and I appreciate it. With a 3D printer, I could feasibly start putting some D&D and Merged Worlds minis and stuff up on there, unpainted. You could paint them yourself, but I could, because I mean, I don't know if you can print them colored. I'd have to look into that. But a 3D printer where I could make special Merged Worlds or ODG dice and miniatures and maybe other things, I thought might be cool. But again, that's one of those things that I would want to check with you guys, because I try not to make goals that are stupid or that you guys aren't interested in, because you guys are everything. If you guys aren't interested, man, I will come up with a different idea. So that was just something that crossed my mind as a potential. I have a friend who's doing a lot with 3D printers right now on his own. I'm not going to talk about it right now. He's asked me not to. But on his own, he has a Patreon that he does his stuff on. But, if that's something that you guys would think would cool, the availability to get relatively inexpensive D&D minis. Now think about that. I'm going to throw this at you. For those of you who are interested in the Merge Worlds D&D and might want to play down the road, this would also give the ability to get your character custom made and sent to you, as long as you're comfortable giving me your address, because obviously I can't mail shit to you if I don't know where you are. But I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Did I do that right? Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, hold on. I see what I did wrong. That has to be indented one more. Okay, I can fix that. But that's a thought that I thought, you start playing Merge Worlds, you got your own Merge Worlds character. Maybe you think that would be cool to have one. Instead of you having to go on Hero Forge and you paying $50 for the dang thing, maybe I can get you a much better price because I can print it myself. Again, just a thought. I'm not hardcore thinking for sure 3D printer, but it would give me the ability to do maybe some more customized stuff that I could put up for those people who are interested in having it. So it's an idea. But somebody actually in the community recommended that as a potential when we were talking about Merged Worlds, so I thought I would mention it. But again, if you guys don't like that idea, I will find other things. Let's see where I'm at. I have a special thing I could send you the file to print. Right, so things like that, right? So if people want something that's kind of cool that fits the channel, I might want to do that, and the cost would just be basically, shipping and whatever it costs me in materials, and plus it might give me the ability to start mass producing some specific Merge World stuff that you could use in your own D&D worlds. Maybe not necessarily characters, but maybe creatures or monsters, because there are a lot of them that are custom made. Oh my god, look at that blue crystal. There are a lot of them that I've made that you guys haven't heard of yet because we haven't got to that point. But that's an idea. That blue crystal. I love that blue crystal. This is the coolest altar I've built yet. I like that. I feel like we're doing something. What else we got here? 3D printer for 3D printed only Draven dildo. I don't know if anybody's going to pay for that. But yeah, having 3D custom built stuff that I could sell on the ODG store would definitely open up a whole nother way to maybe be able to provide you guys things that you like inexpensive. Because to get a Hero Forge character, and I love Hero Forge, it's my favorite of the mini sites so far, unless you're a different company and you want to talk to me, I'd be happy to try out your stuff. But so far, what I've tried, I like Hero Forge a lot. But they can be relatively expensive to print out. But I can go on there, figure out what I like, and get the 3D printer file for just a few dollars. So it gives me the idea the ability to make a lot of cool stuff there. So anyways, 3D printer was something I was thinking about. If you have an idea of what you think is cool, man, you throw it at me. If you like that idea, you think it'd be cool to see some custom ODG 3D printed stuff on the server, or I mean on the store, tell me. I'll put it together. Official ODG merch. Imagine a set of 20-sided dice where the natural 20 is the fire moon symbol, the merge world symbol. Things like that, I would think would be good, because I would want that for me. I'm going to design it for myself, so it might be fun to make it for other people can get it too. You already have my address. I believe I do, Turtle. What is your sword and pick? I'm searching it up and it's not in JEI. All right, Enrique. So I'm playing Project E. Project E is a part of Sky Factory 4 that can only be unlocked when you've played through a prestige world and you've purchased with prestige points Project E. 1 second, chocolate milk. I'm back. So this is Project E. You have no access to any of this stuff until you've played prestige and paid the 350 points to unlock it all. Now, what I'm using, which is the red Qatar and the red Morning Star, are a combination of all the different other red matter items. The Qatar is a shears, axe, sword, and hoe. And the Morning Star is a hammer, pickaxe, and shovel. They are incredibly powerful. They have some really cool abilities if you power them up, but they can be a little expensive to make the first time. But you do have to have Project E unlocked to make them. It's a lot of fun. This playthrough was specifically designed to be Project E. That's one reason why I'm messing with it. But I think it's a lot of fun. If you've not played Prestige, take a shot at it. It adds a whole new challenge to the game, because now you have to do things in a different way than you've ever done them before. But it's a lot of fun. What's next? Well, this one, but it can be some crazy work. I just spent the past few days upgrading my mulch past yellow to blue. Yes. Going to blue mulch is one of the harder parts of Sky Factory 4. Hands down, totally agree with you. It takes a bit of time to get that put together. My automated HDPE system is inside this compact machine. The good news is once you get yourself 100 or 200 blue mulch, you've probably got enough to last you forever. Not a lot of stuff is that much of a grind, but it can take a while. Camille, well, I guess it's time for me to say goodnight. I stood way too long anyway, but thank you. Just makes my late night so much better. Well, thank you, Camille. I appreciate you hung out with us today. Thank you for coming by. It has been a blast hanging out with you guys. And I haven't said this in a while because I was drunk. But if you're having a good time today, please be sure to click the like button. Just so, I have an idea you guys are liking what I'm making. And it tells me whether or not the stuff I'm making is stuff I should make more of. There's not a lot of likes, not a lot of views. Well, I know it's time to switch to something else, because I want to make stuff you guys enjoy. But most importantly, remember to hit subscribe and click the little bell notification so you know when all of my schlock is going live, like my videos, my tutorials and stuff. Join our Discord. Visit me on my website, onlydraven.com. All my social media accounts are there. Facebook, Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams. One's for Merge Worlds, one's for the channel. Tumblr. I even got a Tumblr on there. Snapchat. I don't use it as much, but if you'd like to see me with stupid filters on, I like to do that. But there's a lot of stuff on there that maybe you'll have fun with. Links to my tutorials, my streaming schedule, and the ODG store that I was talking about a little while ago. All that stuff's on my website. I'd love if you check it out, and if you have feedback for the website, things that'd be cooler or things that you like, let me know. I would be flattered to hear your feedback. But thank you, Camille, for hanging out with us. I could design some stuff for you. I have quite a few different 3D modeling softwares. I haven't messed with it much, but I'm excited by the prospect. Making my own dice and miniatures that I could put for sale as well as have myself, I think would be very cool. This is what new fans see. A fat YouTuber who drinks a lot. What they see after watching a stream of this. A fat YouTuber who drinks a lot. What they see after becoming a member. A wholesome, the above. I actually don't drink that much, to be honest with you. Most streams, I don't drink anything at all. With it being the holiday, people are trying to get me drunk on purpose, because we do have a couple things like joining memberships or making donations that get me to drink. But I'll be honest, I'll go weeks without ever taking a shot. This week, people have been extra charitable. I can only assume it's the holiday. But I do appreciate all the support you guys are giving me Love you guys bunches. But yeah, normally not so much. Apologize, Dark Wolf. Big respect for not starting off the streams with, hey guys, hit the subscribe and like button. I'll come to your house and eat your toes. Yeah, number one, not really into toes. Not against people who are into toes, just not my thing. I mentioned it a few times during the stream, but I try not to hammer you guys with it. I like to think that most people nowadays know that you can like or subscribe a channel. And if you like a channel, you're going to click like on it. If you want to see more of it, you're going to hit subscribe. I try to mention things like the website and the Discord, because that's something that's maybe a little bit harder to find. But I not try to beat your heads over that stuff. We're all knowledgeable enough to know how YouTube works. I'd love to have you click like. I'd love for you to be a regular part of the community. But even if you pop in once just to watch, I appreciate you spending some time with me. I don't want to beat you over the head with stuff you guys already know. I was lurking most of the time, but I have a fantastic time here all the way, and I feel relatively relaxed as well. Excellent. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad to think that what I'm doing is at least relatively entertainable, and I appreciate that. I'm suing whoever said that. Ooh, I don't know what you're referencing to, but if you sue them and there's money to be made, you let me know. Are we going to get those magic capes you speak of? Let's try. That's a good idea. Let's see. What do I need for that? Ooh, look how mystical that is. I've got all that stuff. Leather tunic. Let's go make a leather tunic, and we'll see if we can get a cape. Now, I'm not sure if we can, because you may have to be attuned to a constellation, and I've not done that part of mystical yet. It's something that I still have to do. So if it doesn't let me, I will assure you that we will do it on the next stream. In the next Sky Factory 4 stream, hello Buffy, is going to be Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello, Paralyzed Pig Gaming. Thank you for coming by. And hello, Enrique and Bragg and everybody who's saying hello. Dark Wolf says, I'm actually here because you've been a huge help when I work on Sky Factory 4. Seriously, thank you for making vids that make sense. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. This whole channel and the videos started because I started playing Sky Factory 3 and I got tired of watching an hour and a half videos to find the 5 minutes I needed in the middle. So I decided I was going to do short videos that told you what you need in as minimal time as possible. And that being said, I'm not perfect. You know, sometimes a video is still going to be 15, 20 minutes long if there's a lot of stuff to talk about. But I do my best to keep them as short as possible so that way you guys don't have to just, you know, waste time. And in my videos, like everybody else, I do the whole, hey, thanks for coming. Be sure to subscribe and follow. I try not to beat you over the head with that. I don't like to be hit with that 5 times in a video, so I don't want to make you guys have to watch that 5 times in a video. I try to mention it once and move on as quick as possible. I want to grow this so that it becomes something huge that people enjoy and that I can get more and more people coming so that I can do this every single day. But I would never want to do that on the cost of being annoying or repetitious. So I try not to bring that up more than a couple times in a video because I want you guys to get to see the fun stuff. If you're having fun, I'd like to hope you're going to come back because you're having a good time. I would rather someone return because they had fun than return because I beat them over the head with the, oh my God, please come back every time. If you're not having fun, I don't know why you're here. If I'm not having fun, I don't know why I'm doing this. So as long as we're all having fun, I don't care how big the channel gets. I just get to hang out with you guys. What did I miss? Are you Notch? I am not Notch. I have a notch in my tooth. You can make fun of me. It's okay. I don't mind. I am not Notch. No. But that is pretty cool. Thank you. Time to wiggle the wiggle stick. Wiggle. Okay. I don't have enough moon juice yet. It's still filling up. We'll give it a minute. Because we're about ready to make a mantle of the stars, which I'm very excited about. I think yeah, Notch was the big guy up front. Notch was the guy who got it all started. And then he sold it to, I believe, Microsoft. I actually know for sure, but I'm a little buzzed right now because my community is trying to kill me tonight. For those of you who don't know, I should clear this up because you may have come later and I apologize. I just look like a fat drunk guy. Part of the channel is that anytime someone signs up for the membership program, which is clicking join on my channel, seeing if it's something you're interested in, and then signing up, it's like a Twitch sub. It's $2.99 a month, but you get way more stuff than you get on Twitch. Every time somebody signs up for that, I have to do a shot. And every time we get $10 worth of accumulative donations, I have to take a shot. This stream, right now, we're at $48.53. We're $1.47 away from me having to take another shot. Now, to be fair, I took a lot of shots early, and I'm feeling like I can feel the alcohol wearing down finally. I'm starting to sober up, which is probably better for the video so you guys can see actual Minecraft. But in fair disclosure, I'm a $2 donation away from having to take another shot and refreshing all this again. I am not Jeb. Don't lie, yes you are. I'm flattered by that. That is someone who has way more skill than I do at designing. The technical side of like HTML and programming, I don't have a lot of experience. I am trying to learn for sure, because that way I can make my website better and I can make my products and my streams better. I just want you guys to get the most for your money. And if that means coming and hanging out for free, you're spending time with me. That's deserved of getting the highest quality content you can get. I don't care if you never spend money, a dollar towards me. You don't donate, you don't become a member, you don't buy stuff, I could give a rat's ass. You're spending time with me and hanging out, and that is as flattering as a gift as a person can get. So I want to make sure for that time that you're with me, you get everything you deserve as possible. Let's see. He sold him. Yes, he did. Are you Thor? No. I know what you're thinking, but Draven, you have that athletic Thor body. I can't back that up. I'm a fatty. But that's funny. I am not Thor. And most of the time when I pick up a hammer, I end up hurting myself because I'm not a very godly guy. Dragon, if the second server is vanilla or modded, blah, 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 can you help get the custom maps in it, but Sky Factory 4 doesn't work with it? Yes, I will help make sure that everybody is having the best possible time with it. If I have to go in and do stuff or change things, I will do it. Why am I not getting any moon juice? Hang on, I'm going to reverse time. Let me get the moon back here. I should have this thing full. I need more moon juice. I'm going to pull it. When are only member streams? Excellent question. So I do Merged Worlds, which is my Dungeons and Dragons story stream, 3 Sundays in a row. And then the 4th Sunday is the members only stream. I have been known when we have weeks, months where there's like 5 weekends, I can squeeze an extra one in. Totally try. But you will guaranteed one a month, and it's 3 Merged Worlds and then a member stream. So this Sunday is our 2nd Merged Worlds. Next weekend is Merged Worlds. The week after that will be a member stream. Now, I am always trying as much as possible to get away from my job. And if I can get a day off, a vacation day or whatever, I try to throw in another stream. And sometimes those are bonus member streams. As soon as I get my RAM issue on my computer fixed, I'm going to bring back a GTA stream. Once in a while, we'll jump in and do a bunch of races together. I'll make a playlist, and we'll just have fun in GTA. I try to bring in games where we can all play together. Jackbox and GTA are probably the easiest ones to do. I got some RAM issues on my PC I'm working on. But we haven't had a GTA night in at least a month. I'm going to fix that here as soon as I can get the computer going. So if you like GTA or you play, go to the Rockstar Social Club and do a search for Draven's Dragons. Just sign up, and when it comes time to do that, I invite everybody who is a member of that crew. You don't have to be a member to join that. That's open to anybody who wants to play GTA with us. And I'll normally let you know a few days or at least a week ahead of time when that's coming. I'm petting a kitty here. So yes, I want to. Why am I not getting the moon juice that I need? I think I may need more of these. That's probably the issue. I've discovered it. All right, let me get more stuff. I need some of that, some of that. All right, we need more moon juice. How did I build that? Built that. Which one is this one? That's Christmas lights. I don't have any Christmas lights. Give me a second. But yeah, I always try to add more stuff. And the same with the membership program. I definitely want to stress that there are a lot of perks with the membership program, but I'm always looking for new ones to add. So if you see if you could think of, oh, that's not right. You could think of a perk that would be a cool perk that might make you, I did it again, want to join up the membership program, or you think might inspire other people to join up, man, hit me up. I am happy. I am happy to look at adding more stuff, because I think that everybody deserves to get as much as they can for their money. Give me a second. I messed this up a little bit, and I'm not sure how. That's 3 spaces. So let me see here. I need to have... Okay, I got it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with building this and at the same time answer questions and keep up with chat. So I apologize here. Are you Draven? I am, but only today. Tomorrow, I'm not promising who I am. No promises made. All right, so that goes there. Aha, there we go. Now we're in it like Flynn. That goes there. Aha! And then I need the black marble. And that's going to go... Ah, shit. Where did I put that? Oh, I'm missing one here. Okay, I found it. Give me a second. I'm back on it. I'm in like Flynn. I promise. When I say Flynn, I totally mean Flynn from Tron. I love that movie. Sasha, yes, he is. You are. I am. Draven is all for the community, helping him leave his job. 100%. And again, you know, I mean, that's probably self-serving, and I feel a little bad. I feel bad mentioning things like membership and donations, because again, they definitely help financially for me and my family and get me closer to do this full time. But I feel bad asking for people for stuff like, you know, I would never just walk around the street asking people to give me money so I could quit my job. Kind of in a catch-22 there. I want to do this for a living, and I want to give people the best content possible, but to do that, sometimes I got to ask for help. But again, I don't care if it takes 10 years. I'm going to get there eventually. We're going to have a good time. Ignore what I just said. That was too goofy. Do you have Play Developer? I do not know what that is. But you know what? I'll think about it. What is this? Spectral relay. We need 2 more spectral relays. Let me remember how to make those. Probably need more than 2. Spectral relay. Nugs, lens, wood, and marble. Okay, I can do that. Let me see. So I needed nugs, wood, and it's the cool wood. Nugs, wood, lenses, I think I said. I don't remember. I've already forgotten. Don't I have? Oh, I already have those. Let's try one of these. This. Oh, I'm missing regular wood. I can get regular. Planks. Wow, you guys got me hooked up early today. I'm still fuzzy. I normally burn it off by now. Excellent. Wiggle stick! Hey, why is my wiggle stick not working? Wiggle stick! Hold on, I'm frustrated. Hold on. Oh, I gotta do it in a luminous? That's irritating. Hang on, let me make a luminous. Luminous. Did I spell it wrong? God, I knew I was gonna spell that. There it is. Okay, so I need some of that. Oh, I gotta need a crafting table. I've got one. Right there! Missing a crafting something or other. Let me make one of those. Work. Here and there. There. Luminous! All right, we're back in luminous. We are illuminating. Now we go back and make the other thing that I've already forgotten the name of. It is spectral relay. Okay. Spectral relay. Right. Relay. Seems pretty cake. Wiggle stick. Let me see what I miss here. Do you have why is Sky Factory 4 so grinding in the beginning? You have any tips to speed up the process? Yes, I will attempt to do that. So early on in Sky Factory 4, it is very common for any of us to want to build a decent storage, because storage is important to anything. Don't do that. Building a storage and starting crates, which again is a way to get the earliest storage method, don't do that. You've got so much wood coming in, make chests like a madman. Just shove it all in chests. And it seems like that would not be beneficial. I promise you it is, because as a player myself, I realized I spent so much time trying to organize and put in crates, and then the next day I made filing cabinets for simple storage and had to tear it all apart again. I wasted so much time on something I really didn't need to do. So that is something that I would recommend, very much so. Oh my God, I gotta tear this. Oh, it's not gonna fit. Goodbye, my friend. I loved you like you were my own son. But yes, we in that situation, it is better to go ahead, try to avoid building things that you're going to end up replacing very quickly, because it turns out you're wasting time that could be progressing you. And again, I'm a horrible victim for that myself, of my own silliness. I learned that in most recent playthroughs, I stopped making early storage. I stopped trying to make early machines like crushers and stuff unless I had to have them. It is better to go ahead and give it some time, power through the saplings. Get the saplings done as quickly as you can and get gold and iron building up. Gold and iron is the key to everything in Sky Factory. You can make the other ingots and such can matter, but nothing is going to matter as much as iron and gold. And for 99% of the things you're going to do early to mid game, you're going to need as much of those as possible. So get your iron and gold going. Throw 3 or 4 bonsais all on one, all gold and all iron. Get it building up. Dedicate a separate smelter just for that if you have to. But get those ones cranking as quickly as you can, because that's where all the money comes from. You will get to a point when all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm out of gold again. Oh, I'm out of iron again. You're slowing yourself down. So that would be a recommendation. Don't waste time on early game storage. Once you can get filing cabinets, again, a reason you need a lot of iron very quickly. Once you can get filing cabinets, then it's time to start focusing on a storage. Simple storage is easy to build, doesn't take a lot of materials. Get yourself sugarcane going as quickly as possible. And this is the most important thing I can say. I broke that. That's not it. That was not the important thing. The most important thing I can say is start hoarding Inferium. Mystical sorry, my phone thought I was talking to it. Mystical agriculture is the best friend you'll ever have in your life. Mystical agriculture will provide you so much materials and items easily once you get it going. No matter where you go or what you got to do and what babies you have to punch, get a hold of 8 Inferium and get your first Inferium seed planted. Even if you don't come back to it for a while, get the first one planted and get it making Inferium for you. And as soon as you have some Inferium built up from that, make another seed. Make another seed. Start building up your seeds. The quicker you can get that going, the better you're going to be able to upgrade your production. And on top of that, as soon as you can start upgrading those to tier 2, then tier 3, then tier 4, you want to do all of that. Mystical agriculture is the linchpin of Sky Factory that will burn you through a lot of the laggy, boring grind stuff and eliminate that by just building a farm. I have a lot of tutorials on mystical agriculture because it's so beneficial and there's so many ways to automate it and help you. I recommend searching some of those up, automating mystical agriculture, introduction to mystical agriculture. automating mystical agriculture inside of a compact machine, phenomenal. That one is going to help you more than anything because it cuts down on your lag and lets you build massive farms. But in the beginning, get that first page done as quickly as you can and get multiple iron and gold saplings burning out and make as much of that as you can early on, because no matter what you do, you will never have enough. As soon as you get enough Inferium, make a seed and slap it in front of a harvester. 100%. 100%. Automate your farm, even for regular crops. Automate your farm as quickly as you can, and any Inferium you get, turn into seeds. Turn into seeds. Turn into seeds. And just keep getting those seeds. Now you've got a bunch of seeds, turn them into tier 2. Turn them into tier 2. Keep doing that. Because once you get to tier 4 or 5, you don't have to go further. Some people are going to tell you, oh, you can get tier 6 and that's even faster. You're wasting material. Tier 4 and 5, even just 4, will produce Inferium at such a fast, repetitious rate that it will provide you more Inferium than you can spend. You'll get more, again, if you have a fair-sized farm, even a decent-sized farm, you'll get Inferium quicker than you can spend it. If you start making tier 5 and tier 6 seeds, you'll get to 2 and 3 million Inferium, but you're never going to spend that much. You're spending so much time and material so that you can have more of something than you need. Stop at tier 4, maybe tier 5 if you'd rather have a smaller farm. But at that point, that's all you need, and just let it burn, and it will build you up Inferium like there's no tomorrow. Do I have Google Play developer account? I do not, mostly because I don't know what that is. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure. But no, I don't have any type of developer, but I don't know the technical side, the HTML and the programming. I wish I did, because I have so many cool ideas for mod packs or mods that I'd like to see built. I don't have that technical mind to design that. It's just not a skill that I have. You're in Prestige. Prestige is fun. It's a good challenge. Is a self-aware wither model in an automated looter thing for Supremium good? Yes. If you can get a self-aware, these are all my self-aware ones. If you can get self-aware and you just want to pop it in here and just keep throwing polymer into here to get more of the really good stuff that it makes. I'm forgetting the name. Yes, this is a great way to turn out a lot of stuff. When it comes to wither skulls, that's the only thing with mystical agriculture that I feel is a little bit too hard to get, because that involves mob chunks and things, and that takes a little bit more effort than I think the turnaround is. You are way better off getting yourself a wither skull module. Hang on, let me grab some wither. I'll show you what I mean. I got lots of skulls there. So if you want to automate a wither farm, which I have tutorials showing how to do, pristine wither models will give you 6 skulls. And the only thing you have to get for those is polymer. And again, let's talk about polymer. Polymer, right here. That is gold, iron, clay, and lapis. The middle stuff, clay and lapis, just having one sapling and an adequate mulch is going to give you more clay and lapis than you are ever going to use if you play this game 1,000 years. Gold and iron, like I was talking about earlier, so many things need gold and iron, but you get yourself some gold and iron, make yourself some polymer, you go ahead, you spin that around into the wither skull, the wither skeleton, get you the press, turn them into skulls. Now you're going over to your wither farm and you're throwing wither skulls in here, and that gives you Supremium. That is the easiest way to get a hold of a lot of mystical agriculture basic, not like iron and gold, but the basic Inferium, Supremium, Insanium, all that stuff. That is a great way to get a hold of a lot of Supremium and get yourself into some premium weapons and armor and tools early on. Because once you've got Supremium gear, you are set for the rest of the game. Got creative flight, you can throw charms on there, you can throw enchants on there, you are set forever. So again, highly recommend for wither skulls. This is the one thing that I think is faster than using mystical agriculture, which still works. By the way, totally sobering up right now. I'm almost completely sober. I feel fine. I barely touch mist in most mod games other than I harvest block. And you don't have to. Have I sinned against Minecraft? Not at all. Because mystical agriculture in many ways can be viewed as overpowered. And it can be. Again, you set something up and you come back an hour later and you've got 10,000 of everything. That's pretty easy. I love the chicken mod in Sky Factory 3, but it's very overpowered. If you want to challenge yourself, don't use it. 100%. There's other ways to do it. My laser farm is a good alternative to not having to use mystical agriculture. But if you're looking for speed and you're not limiting yourself, mystical agriculture is the fastest way to grow materials. Can make your mod ideas reality. I have many, Turtle. We should talk. A big question. Can you have a bonsai inferium seed? You cannot, unfortunately. The only thing that can go into a bonsai, I'm not even going the right way, is saplings. And there is no inferium sapling. I've not found a sapling in Sky Factory that won't go into a hopping bonsai, but unfortunately, you cannot put in anything that's a regular plant. It just doesn't work that way. Sadly. You can plant the chorus fruit stuff in a bonsai hopper if you have end stone. Why not? It's designed specifically for saplings. It's designed specifically as part of that process. So it just isn't compatible. There's nothing in Mystical that works with that, just because it was never programmed to do that. From the programmers. So whoever made Mystical and whoever made Hoppers, that was two different people. And they never designed it to work with each other. Because that's two different products. You know what I mean? It's kind of like saying, okay, I'm going to buy this electronic piece of equipment. I'm going to buy a tablet and I'm going to buy a printer that doesn't have Wi-Fi. Well, how come I can't print with this? Because there's no way to connect this tablet. The two people who built it weren't thinking of each other when they designed it. Now, that doesn't mean somebody can't come in and build Sky Factory 5 and say, I'm going to build something in the middle that makes this tablet and this printer work together. That's the great thing about mod packs is good developers, and Darkosto is still one of the best, I think, that's out there. When he goes in and he designs mod packs, he makes them as compatible as possible. Nothing's 100% across the board. Some things just won't work. But he does a really good job of making mod packs work together in ways that you normally wouldn't think of. He is so talented at this. I love playing his mod pack. But unfortunately, no. There's no way to grow inferium inside of that. That said, throw it in a compact machine with like a butt ton of sprinklers, and it's going to grow so fast you're really not going to need it anyways. If you are playing Project E, I just realized that time's going by very quickly. If you are playing Project E, throw some of these little watches of flowing time down. That's going to be better than a hopper. But if you're not, again, it's just a matter of getting it going, and then it becomes quantity. How many seeds can I get? How many can I get planted? I promise you, you will get to a point very quickly where you're making more inferium than you can spend. In the last playthrough, I was sitting on like 2 million. I didn't need any of it by that point. But it's easy. Why can't you actually plant stuff on mulch outside of a bonsai plot? Same situation. The way it was designed originally, it wasn't designed to work any other way. When someone's building a mod, they're building a progression. You got to make these mulches. You got to put them in they have a concept for a way they want you to play and how they're bringing it to the game. Now, afterwards, you and I are looking at it like, well, I played 10 different mods that would be great if they combined with this. But that person is designing something of their own with an idea and a concept that very often, I like to say, they're building it for they're putting their mod in vanilla. Imagine if they put their mod in vanilla and all you had was vanilla and their mod. That's the best way to build a mod. It's up to the developer of mod packs to find a way to make those work together. This guy's mod, this girl's mod, this guy's mod, this girl's mod. How do you get those put together? But each person approaches it from their standpoint. I have an idea for a fun thing that would be cool to add to Minecraft. Not add to Sky Factory or add to Stone Block, but to add to Minecraft. And some people may be like, you know, I'm going to make it so it works with other mod packs. But most people come at it from, I have a cool idea that'd be fun to play. Here's my thing. And then mod pack developers are like, how can I put 5 or 6 of those together where they're all cool? But not everything works well together from the programming or the way things are designed, unfortunately. But it's still really, really cool to be able to try those things. I just realized I didn't put a lens on any of these, and that's why I'm not getting any extra moon juice. I was looking around, and I was like, why am I not getting moon juice? Look at that. Now it's full. Wiggle stick! Hold on a minute. My wiggle stick's not working. Got on the moon juice. Why are you not giving me it? Hang on, let me go to cloak. I wanted to get the cloak today, and we're getting dangerously close to the time that I have to stop streaming. I thought it was close. Oh, it's a mantle. Hang on, I apologize. Mantle. I'm sorry. I know I've missed a lot of chat tonight, and I apologize. I've been trying to keep up with it. I've had a really great time hanging out with you. I'm almost completely sober now, so I'm calming down. I created Rustic Waters World, and my cube spawned with a ship in the middle of it. Oh, dude, that is awesome. I bet that looks beautiful. That would be very cool. Give me on Discord, and I'll get to work on it. We'll talk about it. It'll give me into next year with all the holiday stuff going on, but we'll talk about some stuff. How does a rock crusher work? It crushes rock. That is accurate, but let's talk about that. We'll come back to our mantle in a minute. Get out of the way, Tree. I don't have one. Let me make one real quick. Crusher. Wait. Crusher. Rock crusher. That's the one we're looking for. Oof, I don't have any of that stuff. All right, let me make that 2, 3, 4. And I need one of these times 2. And I need one of these. And I need one of these. And then I've got a rock crusher. Okay, rock crusher. Let's find some juice. Alloy furnace. Get out of the way. Oh, I broke everything. I'll fix that later. Rock crusher. All right, so here's a rock crusher. I'm going to go ahead and throw some speed upgrades and power upgrades in here just to give you an idea. But rock crusher basically is used primarily for the 3 alternative rocks. And by that, I mean andesite. Did I spell that wrong? No, it's there. Hang on, I don't have any stored yet. Andesite, let me pull it out of here. Andesite, there it is. Grab some andesite. What's the red rock? I forget the red rock. What is the red rock? Crap. Diorite and granite. Thank you very much, Bragg. So, diorite is the other one. Oh, don't you worry. I'm not going to log off if I can help it until we've got it, sir. The cape, the mantle. I'm going to pull it off. And granite. So basically the way these work is, those are the 3 main things. I'm sure they do other crap too, but this is what you're going to need the most. You throw granite in there, and you're going to get 3 different things. Crushed reddish, some sulfur, and some crushed villemurmite. And I didn't say those right, but don't blame me. Hang on, I got too much stuff in my bag. Let me clear some of this out. Need some room out. Okay, so these things are going to be used for multiple different components down the road, especially if you want to do chocolate or marshmallows. So again, now we threw the other one in, which was the other stone that I forgot, and that is crushed fluorite, ceruberite, and zirconium dust. For the record, I'm not stumbling on those because I'm drunk. I'm stumbling because of stupid words. Now I'm going to throw andesite in there. As you can see, I've got stacks of beryllium, aluminum, and crushed arsenic. Okay, that's a poison. Don't mess with arsenic. But all of these things are going to be important for different things, especially when you start trying to make the more s'more double smingit. A lot of these are components that you're going to need to be able to make the marshmallow and the chocolate. Another thing a lot of these components are going to work for is, and I apologize, I don't remember the specific item, but there's something you have to make when you're trying to get the highest tier of solar, which needs one of these things, and it is a hell on wheels to try to put together, but you'll need a chunk of this. So, if you got a rock crusher and a bunch of that extra rock, it is not going to hurt you to go ahead and throw that in early and get it going. Ooh, I learned something. Good thing now your wife won't laugh at you. That's right. She's so mean. Embarrassing to share. For the first few days of Skyvector 4, I thought compact storage was corn patch storage. That's funny. All right, people, I promise. I'm going to do everything I can to get this going. We got to figure out, why am I not getting a cape? There's floaty stuff going. Oh, I don't have an ender pearl. Let me grab a pearl. Because it says I need ender pearl. Why are you not working? I need mystical stuff. Ooh, there's something up here. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have some bad news, folks. We are not going to be able to make this until we've found a constellation. That's a problem. Well, no, I drew mantle. Here's mantle, and I went to the first mantle, and I don't have that stuff. Hang on, let me go grab that stuff. I have the wrong stuff in there? Where'd my shirt go? I made one of those. Isn't it in here? I swear I made one of those shirts. What do I need? I need a leather tunic. Okay. Leather tunic, and I need crystal and illumination powder. So there's a crystal. I think I threw that in the machine. Illumination, yes. Okay. Intriguing. I wonder why that is. Let me get those out of the way. I must have clicked on the wrong thing. I apologize. So mantle of the stars. Where's my wiggle stick? Hang on. I lost my wiggle stick. There it is. Oh! There it is. There it is. I know that if you have a constellation, you get different superpowers out of it. So, let's back up. That looks cool. Glow my purple stone. Ooh, I fell down. Don't pay attention to that. Okay, I'm not getting a whole lot of visual from that, but it is making the blue stone go funky. That's pretty cool. I know the bigger things are, the hardest they are. Turtle, I wonder, does Lady Draven ever pop in and watch the stream? Very rarely. She doesn't really watch the stream. She's not really much of a gamer, per se. Once in a while, she'll pop in if I'm being extra loud. Her bedroom's right above me. So if I'm being a little loud, a little late, sometimes she'll check to make sure I'm not, dying or something. Wiggle stick! Okay, this is a very long thing. Did it work? Where's my cloak? It didn't work. Oh no! It went daytime. All right, we're going to fast forward to the next day. Don't you worry about it. We'll hang out a minute. It does not take long for day to become night. I think I started it too late in the day. Don't you worry. I am not leaving until we get this done. Because, I'm just going to get up in the morning and stream again anyways. Again, for those of you who may not know that, tomorrow morning, or today morning, depending on who or where you are, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to be streaming again. On Sunday mornings, for me, Sunday mornings, I do what's called the test drive, and that's where I take 2 mod packs I've never played before, and I give each one about an hour and a half to see which one I like. So, hang on, I'm switching. So the ones that I'm doing tomorrow are antimatter chemistry, which has come recommended very much, and one called mushroom stew that I think just looks intriguing. So at 9 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing that. And then tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern will be our second week in a row of Merged Worlds, which is my Dungeons and Dragons story podcast. And again, I know I've said it a million times, probably one of the most important and favorite things that I do. Merged Worlds is a Dungeons and Dragons story campaign that I've been writing and running for close to 30 years. It's a homebrew world that I've created on. And I basically get on for a couple hours and I share the story with you guys. So if you like Dungeons and Dragons, you like fantasy, or you just like a good story, I'd love to have you come by, give it a listen, and see what you think. I've already got, not only are they available visually, where you can watch on my channel, they're also available on iTunes and Spotify as an audio podcast. Right now, we're close to 80 hours of story I've already told. And I might almost be getting close to halfway of what's been written. I say it that way because I have ungodly amounts in my head that I've never put on paper. So there's a lot of it going on. If you enjoy it, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. It would be cool. All right, come on. Where's the moon? There it is. It's coming. It's coming. See it? It's coming. I like the Sky Factory Force Christmas stuff. Yeah, Astral did a good job. 90% of the Christmas stuff is all in Astral. I like it a lot. You can get the chests. Well, I'm waiting for that here. The chests, the regular chests, are Christmas presents. And then the filing cabinets you can get looking like that as well. But Astral really did the lion's share of that. It looks very cool what they did. Okay, I'm not ready there yet. Come on, Moon Juice, crank it up. Oh, I'm rewinding. Hang on, I accidentally turned the moon off. Sorry, it's coming now. Out of the way, Moon Juice. Let's see. Why are you talking through motions? I promise I'm working. Draven, did you know 40% or more of game developers is stealing other people's code? That doesn't shock me. Again, you can only come up with so much original idea. You look at plays, you look at stories, you look at movies. They're all the same basic concept we've had for hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may find different ways of approaching them, but the basic concept is still the same thing. It is rare to get a truly original idea at this point. But man, I love it when they come up with one. Like Hot Tub Time Machine. I'm just kidding. But that's a movie that I really enjoy, that I saw popped up in an article I was reading today. That makes me want to see that again. I was so excited when that movie came. All right, I'm just waiting for the moon juice to fill up. As soon as it gets to here, right there, I'm wiggling, then we can start doing our wiggle stick. I really want this to work. I really want one. Now, I'm afraid that because this is blank, I'm not going to get anything out of it. That worries me. Because I know that the different ones are based on the constellation you use. And we've not messed with constellations. I've really bypassed a lot of those. But there is one here, this one, that doesn't have any of the constellations. So I'm hoping at least this base, where'd the moon go? It's over there. I think we're looking good. What streaming software do you use? Yes, I use Streamlabs OBS, or Slobs. I love that name. Streamlabs OBS is what I use. I do use regular OBS once in a while for recording videos. Sometimes I just like the way it records a bit better. But Streamlabs OBS I use purely for streaming. But thank you for the question, Tag Master. I appreciate that. Come on. Keep an eye on the moon, man. I don't want to go too far. I'm afraid that if I move time backwards, it's also going to move this backwards. And I don't want to do that. But we're only at halfway through the night, but I have a feeling this is going to take a while. Maybe it's because I don't have a constellation in there. I think Monday we really need to look at that. Do you need a feather in that empty slot? Well, it shouldn't have let me start if I hadn't have had the materials. But you've concerned me now. Try this. It didn't take any feathers. Yeah, I didn't take any of my feathers away. If this doesn't work, unfortunately, I may have to put some more time into it and do some studying, but I'm not getting a lot of visuals. That's my concern. You know, normally it's all sparkly and stuff. Nothing's happening. And it didn't take any of my ender pearls either. Yeah, let's look at this. A strong attunement process when you don't need some options. Acting should be enough to achieve this. However, the mantle can only be aligned with one constellation at a time. That makes sense. Additional pages on the details of the effect of each constellation of the mantle have been added for each constellation. So I have to find the constellations to do that. I don't know. You could be right. We may not have all the stuff we need because it didn't take any of the pearl. Do I even have any of the ingots on me? I don't even have any of the ingots on me. What else is in there? Pearl, feather, ingots, and dust. Dust? I don't have any extra dust. I can't be out of dust already. I've hardly spent any today. Where's all my dust? Hang on a minute. We can get this done. An extra dust. I have a feeling it's just not going to work without having a constellation paper. I mean, I can try putting the feather, but it's not taking the feather. Now the pearls, none of that stuff's going in here. Got the right altar. But it's just not taking those other things. I believe I need a constellation paper. Ooh. Because each one has different materials. That one has fish. That's funny. It may be time to start dedicating some time towards constellations. I have relatively avoided that up until this point. Just because it's not easy. And I knew that. But sadly, I believe we're going to have to put that off until Monday. Let's see. All right, folks, I apologize. I really thought that was going to work since it gave us the recipe. But you need a regular mantle to make any of the other mantles. So you got to be able to do it without a constellation. Because all of them take a non-magical mantle in the middle. Let's take a look here. There's iridescence. And it goes down to here. All right. Give me a minute, I'm reading. All right, I have a feeling we need to have a constellation first. It's just not going to let us do it. Because it's not taking any of these items out of my chest piece. Eye patches, I love you, sweet. But, yeah, it's just not taking any. Observatory is what I need to be able to find. We may need to work on the observatory. Well, I hate to do it. All right, Turtle, we'll catch you later, brother. I think we're going to have to call that, because unfortunately, I think we're going to have to look into constellations, and we just don't have that in front of us right yet. Sad days. All right, well, I apologize. I really thought that's what we needed. We got this built. We got everything set up, but I haven't touched constellations yet. That's way back over here, and I haven't even started to look at that yet. I'm not even sure how that works. But yeah, we're a little over, and I've got to be back here in 8 hours. So, sadly, as much as I really wanted to get that tonight, unfortunately, it just does not look like it's in the cars. So, I apologize. I'll try to do a little bit more research on that before Monday and see if I can figure out what's going on. But I am going to have to call that a day. It's getting late. I'm sober now, thankfully. But I do want to say, if you had a good time, please be sure to click like. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and the little bell notification so you can hang out with us all the time. Join the Discord channel. You'll find the link on my website, onlydraven.com. You'll also find links to all my socials. It'd be great if you'd follow me there. It definitely helps, but if you don't feel like it, that's cool as well. As well as links to my podcasts, videos, and tutorials, my normal streaming schedule, the ODG store for cool ODG merch, and a mess of other stuff you might find fun. I would like to throw a special thank you out there to our newest members for signing up today. I really, really appreciate you guys joining up. On top of that, I also want to say thank you very much to all those people who threw donations out at me today, trying to get me for snickered. You were successful there for a little while, and I apologize that I went on a tangent about like friends and stuff. That was not really what you guys came here for. So I appreciate you guys showing patience and let me get through that so we could get back to some Minecraft. But yeah, I had a really great time hanging with you guys. Be back here at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for the test drive. 2 new mod packs we're going to give a test run. Tomorrow night for Merged Worlds at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard for some kick-ass Dungeons & Dragons story. And then back here Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard for some more Sky Factory 4, where we are going to get a Mantle of the Stars, and we're going to totally tackle some of these constellations. All right. Well, thank you all for coming by. I appreciate you hanging with me tonight. Special thank you, as always, to my members. Thank you so much for participating in that program. Doing so helps grow the channel and benefit more than I can even begin to say, as well as to all those wonderful people who've been donating lately. Again, all that I do my best to put back into the channel, and it definitely helps the channel grow faster. So thank you so much for your patronage and your support and love of the channel. I really, really appreciate it. I do. Extra special thank you for my moderators for helping me try to get through my drunken stupor and get everything working correctly. All right, kids. You guys have yourself a great night, and I will see you all again, hopefully, in the morning. All right, guys. We'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have yourselves a great day.